He's sitting up.
It's me.
It's the pig, but Swill's a dog.
Dog rider.
It's the pig, but Swill's a dog. Let's see. Okay, that's working. All right. Does anyone have any general questions about anything before we get started with the recap? No? Okay, perfect.
No.
As per normal, your guys are pretty easy to handle.
And how
Who wants to
dare you
do
get
the
to kill
recap this
Malphite.
week? I think someone said they wanted to do it last week. Someone was going to do this week.
Looks around.
I think this was that last week.
I think I said I'd do it this week if Oon did it this week. Did it last week if Oon did it this week.
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if I've ever done it.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna be
pretty
real.
sure it's Oon's turn.
I shouldn't do the recap.
I've done it before. People, Fawnde doesn't like it when I do it because I literally just read off my notes.
Right.
I'd like a little bit more personalization to it so I can understand what you recall from that game.
All right, let me get the music up. I'll do it.
Oon can do next week then.
Mill fives are so funny.
Okay, well, let me actually remember where we started.
I can
So
do you a little
last
yeah.
session we were in bed, right? Is that where we ended off?
Last session, you started by waking up. Well, actually,
Okay.
no, you started by going to bed and looking
Alright.
out the window.
Last time we saw our heroes, question mark, we went to sleep and we were all like, yeah, let's do a dream orgy, and then everyone ditched me. And so I flipped the coin and went to the dream, and then stuff happened that I can't disclose, question mark. Unless I did in character, which I don't think I did. Anyways, afterwards, me and Kira had a little talk about that, and then we went back downstairs and checked out the fucking the springs, which had been vandalized. And so we checked it out.
Yell!
And then, when we checked it out, we noticed a snake-like trail which ended abruptly, and then very large vegetan footprints, which I think also ended abruptly. And then we noticed that the Rufus guy was staring at us, so we went to chase him, but he was too fast for us. We also lost Stavros. I forgot that. That was actually really important. I should have said that. Yeah. Is there anything I missed? I feel like I missed a big chunk.
A few things, important notes. Number one, yes, you lost Stavros as Multitude returned. He came to pick him up. He gave Kira the staff that he'd been hiding. Also, he gave a farewell letter.
Where was he hiding it?
And well, you didn't see
Whence?
it, but yeah, he brought it out and you didn't know you had it. But then also Hawkins has been given an official letter by High Commander Bulk. I don't know if Swill's actually read it or not, but he has that.
I have.
The last things that mostly happened, you guys talked to Myrynda, and she opened up about some of her problems, how she's stuck here in a slave. She mentioned about Chronos, the humble, and how she is kind of given up now that her hero is turned evil. Which she was also mentioned to Multitude, but he didn't seem very interested. Otherwise, yes, you went and saw Rufus, or tried to see him, where you more or less lost your grappling hook. Newt did. You guys basically investigated the Maple Springs and have been formulating a lot of theories based on what's really been going on here. With the pieces of information you have, though, as you would have mentioned last week, Kit, to some extent it feels like you might not have all the information, because there's just so many different theories. Otherwise, there
Game
are...
theory.
I think that was all right. Pretty good. Otherwise, the last thing you guys were doing were you're walking back with Myrynda Illgoot back to the inn, where you have returned briefly, and, well, for the most part, the world's yours. I don't know what your plans are. I suppose we can talk about that. But currently, you briefly, I think you might have been at the door, but we'll say you're briefly inside.
Whoa.
I hope you all have some sort of idea about who vandalized these springs. As I'd mentioned earlier, if you do wish, I know you said you probably did not want to, as it seems it might incriminate some of your friends. If you do wish to, you could probably give the information to my father and get some sort of reward. But once again, I won't say anything unless, as she taps on her slave collar one more time, unless for some reason I'm forced to. Also, do you
Gang.
Alright.
plan to stay another night? If not, I can take those room keys off of you. The two you still have.
Oh,
We should
Right.
probably head out today, right?
yeah, we probably have to. We don't really have a lot of time.
I have the room key, right?
You have one, and I don't know which of those
Right,
are. Probably
so-
Kira. Let's put onto that one.
I like.
The ornate one.
I can't reach it. I can't reach the table.
Just here. It shouldn't be that small. But here, she reaches over
Just
kind of
toss
and
it
puts her
up.
hand down.
I toss it up.
Toss up. She kind of catches it. It's not too hard to catch.
Sick.
Yeah, I hand over my
That's
key
my
to
kid,
her as
day
well.
one tosser.
She
Or
takes
I
it.
don't toss it,
Thank you.
I hand it to her.
Thank you very much, Kira. If by chance you ever, she kind of leans a little bit, by chance you ever decide you do wish to talk a little,
Hey, yo.
I suppose I'll never not be here. For better or worse.
I kind of just nod.
And
Good luck.
Hawkins
Says,
winks
well-
at Kira. Yeah.
I don't really believe in luck, but who knows? And she looks at you, Hawkins, and Myrynda kind of nods her head, tilts it down a little bit to like nod at you, and you hear Brisa say, "And you, Sir Hawkins, please, if you could come over here briefly."
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry about that key.
Well-
If you're you sure you don't want us to pay for it to get replaced or anything?
Well, I'd burdened you with my own troubles and sorrows without asking, so I suppose that is enough payment. But she leans in close and she kind of whispers so no one else really hears. I do not know if your friends are aware, and I do not know what is the traditions of lizard folk. But we've taught a decent amount, and I feel like we're on pretty good terms, so I am prone to at least trust you this once. As she has this little wrapped package, and she pushes it toward you. I don't know what this is, but the laundry maid had, all last night I had spent a lot of time with one of our laundry maids who was having a panic attack and a breakdown, and was extremely terrified because of this. I can only hope that this is not from nefarious deeds of yourself. But please be careful to
Oh,
not show this to anyone. It seems to be a human,
Right.
humans, and use a lizard folk. I'll leave it at this. It's lucky the laundry maid confided in me and not the authorities.
I'm very sorry about that. If it makes you feel any better, I don't know whose hand that is either.
Well, I don't know if that makes me feel better as, well, to be quite frank, it might seem a little more scary. But please, be careful with it. Don't
Thanks.
just go leaving it around.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's my mistake. I don't know what I was thinking.
As she is going to make a trade with you. Swells. As she passes you over this little wrap thing. And from talking to her, you know it is the rotten right hand that was sold to you from Hippo the merchant. Or sold to Newt and given to you. Yes, please be
Oh,
careful.
thanks.
And she looks over to all of you. I do appreciate all of your efforts in helping me and talking to me and telling me stories. It has been a very strange set of... a very strange night, I suppose. I hope you all find meaning in your adventuring, as it seems none of you quite enjoy it.
This is a living hell right now. Everything's fucked. But thank you.
I don't think it's that bad.
She kind of nods. Yes, the world is very totemless. And before she leaves, she very quickly. Oh, before you go, please, if you could come over here, all of you. Just come behind the counter. As you see, she starts digging in a drawer over here.
She wants to go behind the counter.
Yeah, she just said come behind the counter. And you look
First.
around and you realize no one else is in here. So she knows that there's no one else in here besides you a lot, and no one else has came through the night. But she's digging around, and you see she's just bent over, looking. Well, she's crouched down, looking through this drawer. She starts pulling out these like red cloths, and she turns around after she does this for about 10 seconds. She turns around, and in her hand are a little pile of red cloths, and they have a little tassel at the end. It is not. Winter time is not upon us. A day of death is not here, but it is approaching, so it may not be too strange to wear these. But here are a couple red scarves for you all, as it seems you're not very keen on wanting people to see your collars, but also seems you're not very keen on hiding them either.
I visibly pog.
So she's
This
holding
is
out
the
her hands.
smartest thing I've ever seen. Why don't we think of a scarf?
This is an incredible oversight.
I had mentioned it last night because you guys were in your robes with it, and no one seemed to. Perhaps I'm mistaken and you don't care to hide it, but you came in here with rads around your neck, but you didn't do much to hide it from me. Perhaps you just trust. I'd appreciate if you trusted me, but you all know losing your friend. Times might get harder for you all, especially looking like slaves.
I
You're
think
not
we're
wrong.
just stupid.
Oh, I
If you
forgot
are-
how incredibly fucked we are without our human. God damn it.
Yeah.
She hands you these red stars. I'm assuming you all take one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're not super nice. They're not like silk or anything like that. But they're just like red scarves, and you wrap them around your neck. And still, these metal collars from the muslin are huge, and they still bulk out. But what if you do it right? She comes up, and as Kit, you're trying to put yours on, she kind of helps adjust it and things. And after you wrap it around like once or twice and bulk it up a little bit, it's harder to tell that there's something under there instead of just the bulk of the scarf. And it is definitely warm, and it kind of feels a little strange, but it is a discomfort that you all realize that you'll have to deal with, most likely.
Plus 20 AC. Thanks, Fawnde.
No, most definitely not.
Damn it!
But I do suggest you keep your mind out if you wish to hide those. Kerdoi is a place with very keen humans. You may think they're hidden, but even if they're hidden, humans are very suspicious of those who are not them. They may claim that you're a slave without even knowing you have a collar, and then they may find one, and, well, there's no need to tell you what may happen. I'm an example of a very lucky slave. So please. Alright, what would you like?
Well, we best be heading out.
Yes, I will not keep you.
Alright.
She does kind of like a professional bow. Before you go, I just want to show you a picture of Myrynda. Whoa. But that is also Myrynda looks like. Okay. As she her eyes seem a little bit darker than normal, like she hasn't slept properly. As she does a very professional bow and says, I hope you all have a lovely and safe adventure.
Actually, one thing before we leave you for good.
Yes.
You got a good name for our jackal?
For your jackal? Is that not
You can ignore him.
I was about to say, is that not Miss Kira's duty? Unless it's all
You're
of
right.
yours.
It is Miss Kira.
It is my duty.
I will say though, if it does not have a name, I don't know when you got it. I believe animals.
Duty's
Well,
a
not
weird
human.
name.
Oh, perhaps, but animals do better if they have a connection to their masters. At least I think.
That's a good point. Kira, why don't you take notes?
I'm just looking at Kit, and I'm just looking at my foot, and I look at Kit again.
Why are you looking at your foot? Why
Just
are you
ignore
looking at your
Kit.
foot?
I just ignore Kit, and I just walk, and I'm like, I look Myrynda. Thank you, Myrynda, for the scarves.
Yes.
as I
Thank
walk
you
away.
all for talking to me for so long.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at the jackal and say, I'm sorry she's like that.
The jackal. Whenever you look at the jackal, all of you would have noticed, but anything you know about animals is kind of strange with this jackal. It's very stoic, It just kind of watches. It doesn't make much noise. Doesn't misbehave. It really just seems to be curious about everything. It just quietly watches people.
Man, it has such a distinct personality despite not having a name.
As you guys leave, if you look back, you see Myrynda waves a little bit, but she seems to get back to work. A little bit of a... Whenever you last saw her, she had a bit of a sad expression on her face. Not one of real sadness, but maybe one of yearning in some ways. As you all go through the doors. Whenever you walk outside, you see a... when you start walking, I'm assuming you guys are going down the road, yes? Or do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Before I leave, and as I'm about to close the door, I just look at Myrynda and I just yell, "Good luck. We'll be back."
Closes the door on you.
Close the door on me.
The last thing you see is like...
What a loser.
Last thing you hear say... you hear her kind of mutter, "Luck doesn't favor anyone." And then the door closes and you walk on.
And I reach over for a rock and I throw it through a window. Quick, run, guys, run, 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 run. I'm just kidding.
I would
okay.
like to say, earlier I said, "God damn it!" I'd like to retcon that, please.
what?
I just said, "Damn it."
Well, there would be guns,
Gosh darn it.
It'd just be a little bit different. You can
No,
say
but
that
a kid would not say that
okay.
in character.
I get that hard because I said the fucking moonlight last session and I was thinking about that all week. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck is it, moonlight? So as you guys walk out, you start walking down the road a little bit, and you see some people walking up the road, and you can see all of them seem to have baskets full of cloths. They seem to have like their hair tied up. There's women, men. They all look kind of poor, like peasants maybe. And you see some of them have like brooms and nets and things, and they seem to be walking past you guys. They don't pay much attention. They just kind of look at you all, and it's more of that they look at you all as in like, oh, this is kind of strange. Who are all these people? Why are they here? Some of them kind of look at you, and they don't say anything, but you can tell some of them don't are definitely judging you first and foremost. Kind of like, why are these people here? Some of them, but none of them stop. As about 5 or 6 of them walk by, and you can see them not go to the building. Instead, they go around. And they follow a sign that says "Towards the Maple Springs."
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that they're probably, because you'd seen the letter on the town board yesterday. You can tell that they're probably people who are coming here to get paid to help clean the springs.
Oh.
And as they walk by-
Wow.
I assume we're going to the blacksmith again, right?
Well, there's a few things that I know you guys had interest in doing. Obviously, number one, blacksmith. You wanted to potentially
wasn't
see.
the blacksmith the one that didn't like that would only talk to Stavros?
No, he would talk to all of you. You could tell, even though you.
Or was it the other way around?
Well, you assume that she was racist, but in reality, you might have considered that as a character. But in reality, anyone who doesn't see it that way would realize that she's just trying to protect their family. Because her helping a non-civilized human, which is Newt. Newt is you three are like just discriminated against. Newt is an unknown race, so as far as people are concerned, he's uncivilized. He's no better than a goblin. He's like a kill on sight, or instantly turned to a slave.
Damn.
So her potentially working with that could have repercussions on her family. Not that she's racist by chance, but it's more like she's not willing. There's certain things she's not willing to do. That's why you have to pay more. But yeah, a few things you had mentioned, or I know you guys might be interested in. Number one, obviously getting your gear back. Number two, I know Newt from Stavros was potentially wanting to see Lyle Grade at the Pelt Shack to talk about the information about the giant crocodile he was looking for on the town board. Number three, Kira may potentially wish to go and see Marcy Shelu to try and get another understanding of the disease. Number four, you guys wanted to see Fallout Kaban, I think, by chance. 5, the stable. And I don't know if you guys want to do shopping or anything else. There's places to go. But I think those are some things that may interest you. Which you guys can figure out what you want to do, but that's what I remember you guys talking about or having to potentially care about. But for now, you guys are on. Let me open something up.
Stables.
No, stable. You can definitely look at everything on there as well.
Surely they would sell us a horse.
They might. Definitely have money for it. All right. We're going to go here. As you guys are walking, you guys have walked down this road before. It is a very... So Tredoi is known for its really, really nice roads for the most part, because it has a lot of trade that travels through the cities. But this road is definitely a more scenic, out-of-the-way kind of road, because it just leads... It's about an hour walk. It leads up to the Maple Springs and the Springside Inn. You guys had walked this previously the night before. There's not much to it. It's just a bunch of trees, kind of a nice dirt path with leaves everywhere from the natural maple springs and the maple trees. There's a bunch of rots, and there's not too much. There was no trouble you ever had. You guys are just walking down this road. Is there anything you wish to do on your way back? Or
I
talk
would
about?
wish to see the map.
Can you not see the map? You should be. It should be switching over.
It's
No?
loading.
I see
Very
just
slowly.
darkness. I see a bird flying by.
99%.
You should be loading. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back in more time. Drink too much coffee.
Okay.
Anyone see that bird that's just flying? Oh, it's
No.
gone.
Oh. Thanks.
Sorry.
I needed that.
Yeah. Got your hopes up.
So
Sorry
you
about
come
that.
up with any names, Mo5, in the 2 weeks that we've had this jackal?
Yeah, the jackal's name is literally Jackal. I don't know what's so
Kill
hard
you.
about
I'll
that.
kill you. I'll kill you.
I don't know what's so hard about that. I think I've already came up with a name.
I'm gonna name my dog Dog.
I remember when I had a fish. I wanted to name it Fish when I was really young, but my sister hated the idea so much that she cried to my mom, and my mom like forced me to change my fish's name to something
Every
else.
stuffy I had as a kid, I would just name it the animal and then E at the end. Like fishy, doggy, jackal E.
I didn't do that.
Oh, you aren't an enlightened being like me.
No.
Like, what?
Hello, man.
Typical.
You guys. I mean, you guys are free to do what you
I'm
want.
going to reload.
Oh, you are?
Now I've loaded. Oh, there's
Now
a
we
bird.
loaded.
What the hell? There's 2 birds.
Yeah, look at these birds. They're just flying around.
Are you
like they own the
spawning these
place.
birds, or is this part of the map?
It's part of the map.
I'm gonna kill these
You're
birds.
spawn camping these birds?
You guys are free to look around, do what you want,
Oh my god.
but the roads, they're in front of you.
birds think
As
they
you
own
guys
the
are
place.
traveling, you just hear... Quickly, let me switch to music for us. Make sure it's not too loud. Tell me the music's too loud for you guys at any point. You know, sometimes it can be a little...
Can we
Loud.
get much higher?
Higher, so
High.
high.
Oh, the misery. Have you seen that? That's a very funny video.
But as you're traveling, yep, the road is just this kind of narrow dirt road that you're following. You have probably already traveled for about 30 minutes or so, maybe 20. You guys are going at a pretty leisure pace. You're not walking too fast or in any rush, really. But you can't really be in much of a rush. You know that it is pretty early in the morning. It is probably about 8, 9 or so. You figure most people are probably getting up at this point. You guys rose pretty early, for what it's worth.
I
And,
can't move. I
Taking
now
so
can
long
move.
to load.
So this is not loading. What the heck?
We get to the end of the road and leave Hawkins behind.
Yeah, Hawkins is having a
This
moment.
is frozen in place. He's stuttering.
We're almost like 50% through the road.
You see, Hawkins is seemingly
He's
stuck
8-bit.
behind you. As you get there, you
What?
What is that?
as you get there,
I can't.
How did you do that? So I can do that.
Wait, that was so cool. What the fuck?
That's you.
Man,
I
I wish
wasn't-
Swills was here to see that.
you can't just do it.
What
Switch
is
here.
what?
My game is also paused. I can't like
Yeah,
move.
well,
or
it
anything.
pauses. So what's happened is you guys can't see it, but there's an invisible thing. So whenever someone walks over it, it pauses the game because they need to wait.
That was so
Here,
cool.
I'll move. If you're both here, I'll move you guys over there. Assuming you're walking with them.
That was so
Okay.
fucking cool. My mind is
Wait,
blown.
can we do that again?
Yeah, can we, please? That was so sick.
Yeah,
I wish I see it. Like,
yeah. Let me
I'm
move
so
you guys back.
jealous.
Give me 1 second. I don't walk into it yet. I have to reset it.
Yeah, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Once I figure out how to reset this, let's see.
Oh my god, you guys should have been there.
oh, the misery.
Well, Five, come on.
I can't. I can't move.
Turn on. Oh, you're on a rock.
All
Hold on.
I see is like a dark. All I see is like just darkness.
Weren't you the first one to load?
Really? Are you here now?
No, I still just see darkness. Like I just see a black.
Refresh your game real fast if you haven't already.
I'll refresh it.
Idiot.
Oh,
happened
you
again?
made it very big.
Oh,
As I walk by, I kicked
Have I?
Hawkins in the shin once more.
Why'd that happen though? That shouldn't have happened though.
Did you click it or something?
I did, but it shouldn't have done it. It shouldn't have changed it.
Can we get much higher? Higher. So high. So high.
I don't like the look of that bird.
I eat the bird.
I shoot the bird.
Could I put all my spells
I
on
see-
like bullets?
see like a black screen.
Why the hell do you only see a black screen?
I mean, I see the player icons, but I like and everything else, but the map's just black.
Okay, let me delete you.
Guys, watch this. Oh, damn.
No, watch this.
Anything different here? Or is it still
Holy
the same?
shit. How?
It's still the same.
Watch
Nothing
this.
has
This
changed.
is so good.
Why the hell do you not see anything?
Yeah. no big
Whoa.
deal.
I do not know.
I'm so sad that I wasted my nat 20 on that.
What? Huh? Oh.
I'm not gonna get another one.
Oh, I thought you
Not
meant
my
like
luck.
you used one of your fucking
It's
cards.
so strange that I can see what they're token. Waste a DM.
I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna exit out of
Check
it
this out.
and then just try opening up on a new tab.
Wait, I should put the card that I got in my inventory. I forgot.
Let me do something as well. Do that.
Look out.
Oh,
for
yeah.
yourself.
I love when the map does not work.
What does my 7 of hearts do, by the way?
Well, do you? I can't remember if you have a 7. Did you rolled a 4? Did you already have that 7? So
No, that was from like
Still
a while ago.
thing.
That was from one of the other earlier ones.
Okay, well you have a +4
I
now.
still haven't used it.
Why the hell
Yeah.
can you not see?
Is that just a +7?
Well, you should have a +4 unless that's one you didn't. If you have you used the +7?
Yeah, that's
or-
a different one.
If you've
But I
used
should
the,
also have a +4.
if you haven't used the +7, then it's either you keep the +7 or you take the +4.
I think you used the +7 last week.
No.
No, that's
Did
not.
I?
Are you sure?
Why the?
I know a bunch
I
of
think
us
that was Newt or something.
Oh wait, maybe I.
No, I
hold
used
on.
my portent, which is different.
did. Oh, right.
I forgot what's wrong with this.
Okay, I'll keep the +7. Don't vote me as MVP until I use this.
Let me not give you a vision. See anything now? Okay, hold on.
That's really cringe of you, Mo5, to put us in technical difficulties after this cool thing happened.
Drew. How about now?
Second time.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm also gonna lose
First, you
internet.
make
I'm
us
also
do
gonna lose
fucking
internet.
weird ass time travel shit because your internet went out.
I have an idea. Hold on one second.
I wake up to the sound, the silence that allows for my mind to run around, from my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold all the stories that are told, from my practice to the world, with the voices that I heard.
Tell me you're the greatest.
Wait,
But
can you hear me?
once they turn their
What are you
head
guys doing?
Bam! Oh, the misery! Bam! Everybody wants to be my enemy! Bam! Spare the sympathy!
I see it. I see it.
Well, you see, this
Everybody
is not the map you're
wants
looking at. I just dragged you here to try and pull you back and see if
My
it-
enemy.
My enemy!
Look out for
yourself.
yourself. I still see a black screen.
My enemy! I wonder how my friend is doing in their League
Why
of
the
Legends
fuck
tournament.
Did you see this?
Oh my god, oh my god, League of Legends? Whoa.
Oh.
That's that one game.
But I'm
Oh my
ready.
god, they're
You
playing
once
right
up on
now.
the wall as they're praying for my fall.
Spam
Can you
this
see through the
bandage
dog?
to help team bondage.
What? I see Jackal.
Can you see through the dog or no?
I don't think I can, but I see Jackal.
Can you see the insides of the dog?
So you can see, so you can't see the map, but you can see the other people.
Yeah, I can see other people. Like I can see Hawkins moving around. I see Kid. I see.
So you see their
Newt.
tokens, you just don't see the actual map.
I see the tokens. I see the birds flying around.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this.
Don't worry, guys. I'll keep Fawnde stalled so we can live longer.
That is actually true, though.
I'm just kidding. I wish that was the actual case, but no, I literally cannot say anything.
I mean, we're on this map because there's gonna be combat. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's what the
something-
exclamation point thing was.
Oh, there might be an encounter. but I don't know.
Surely.
This jackal is a. Don't worry. This jackal is like a druid that's been true polymorphed into an actual jackal, but
Just
we'll be
like
able to transform into a bear.
with the fucking rat from what is his name?
Ratatouille.
No, from Harry Potter. What was it, like Rupert something?
I actually don't understand.
Souls would know.
What would I know?
The rat from Harry Potter.
Scabbers.
What was his person name?
Oh, he was Peter Pettigrew.
Okay, I thought it was like Rupert Pedigree. Isn't that like a fucking dog food brand?
God bless. Why?
Pedigree is a dog food, you're right.
This guy looks just like Squills.
Literally
Oh, wait,
me!
hold on.
Peter Pettigrew.
Why give me so much trouble, game? I don't understand. And only for Mo5 too.
Oh, Peter Pettigrew was the son of Mr. and Mrs.
Alright,
Pettigrew.
Mo5, you
Oh,
can
I
stop
didn't think of that.
trolling him now.
Oh, you're right.
Come on,
Sorry,
Maplewood.
guys. Haha. I sure got you, Fawnde. Haha.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to Google this real fast.
Daddy!
I literally have no
Did
idea.
they ever address what wizards did during the 1940s in the Harry Potter universe? Five Nights at Freddy's. I want to make a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Have you tried
D&D
a?
campaign.
I'm reading that some people say you need to turn on either hardware acceleration or you might need to try a different browser type.
Let me try
try
that
that.
hardware acceleration thing.
Because they're saying like only one of their players has had this issue, and some people are mentioning
Okay, my
that.
hardware acceleration is on. So let me try it on Firefox.
Why it's only happening here?
Episode 11? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's like so many episodes. More than 4 episodes. How many sessions has it been since we last went in combat?
I can't
It's
pick.
a lot.
Oh, yeah, I got excited of this. That makes sense.
Last one was with
that.
Sothis, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You killed him? Or sorry, they killed
I
him.
mean, I fought a frog boy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to kill a frog boy.
Fucking
I
pervert.
actually want combat.
What the hell is Matt's texture size? Is that in the settings? Core setting, Matt's texture size.
I like a Plants vs. Zombies campaign.
That's such an issue. Yes, David, I do actually remember you. So I'm trying to fit some technical issues.
That's good, David.
Where the hell? Are you trying the other thing that's working or no?
It's currently loading Maple Spring Roads. I'm at 98%.
Okay.
Sick.
Light source, token vision animation, token drag. That's frame rate. High.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Sick.
Weird. Weird. Okay, well. Now they see it. Well, we can worry about it at a different time. Perfect.
I'll just play on Firefox.
Let me do this. You guys are enforced. All right. Perfect. You guys can move around and do your thing that you wanted to show Mo5. And, Sweetos.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If it, I don't know if it's still bigger than it was.
Kira,
Yes, Newt.
catch up.
Sorry. I look towards the back and I just look at Jackal.
Guys, get ready. Get ready. It's on. It's gonna happen.
Wait, I want to do it this time.
No, no.
Please, you done it twice already.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
race you to it.
As you,
Gasp! I say out loud.
as you turn this corner, or about to turn the corner, everyone's walking pretty casually behind you. And it's a nice day where the birds are chirping. And you see birds flying in the sky. The breeze is nice and cool. There are leaves flowing down around you. And it's pretty beautiful all in all. There's a lot of shade. But as you start to turn this corner, you see briefly the legs of an individual prone on the ground. And I can unpause and allow you guys to keep going.
Oh, good golly. There seems to be someone lying down prone on the ground.
As you do you approach,
Come
or
catch up, Kira. And
whenever
Jackal.
whenever you start getting closer, you realize on the ground around them seems to be a backpack open. There's a lot of stuff sprawled around them, and you see a giant bouquet of roses beside them, and they're on the ground. They have this cloak on. You can't see who they are. They look. You don't see what they look like. They look like they're prone on the ground, and it looks like they're facing away from you, like they're on their stomach almost.
I'm gonna do a perception check around my area.
Sure, go on. What's everyone else doing?
Yeah, I also.
All right, guys,
do a
don't
perception
touch
check.
the body. You don't want your fingerprints on a crime scene.
Ah! Oh, I did one for the Jackal. Okay, out of 10. Sorry.
Perfect. So as you're doing this, you are looking around, but you can't really see anything. You just don't know. Quite frankly, you just don't know. You don't know if there's something more here, or if you're just exaggerating, or what.
Any of you guys have water?
Also, Hawkins, you're looking around as well, and you're looking around, and you noticed that you can't see any blood. You don't see injuries. You don't know if this person's dead. You see that it looks like they're probably breathing, but you see that they just have this bouquet of roses that's been falling out. You see a bunch of stuff on the ground, like there's some rope, there's a book, and there's various other like random things like empty bottles, some feathers. It looks like there's maybe some papers that have spread out. You have no idea why this person's here, and it's a little bit odd to you because you only walked for 20 minutes. You assume that they would have probably saw this person, the people who are walking up here that you ran into. But you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. You just see a couple piles of leaves and some trees, but I mean, you don't really
Does
know.
he look like the people that were walking past us?
You can't tell. He has, he or she, you have no idea, has a bit of a cloak on, and since they're looking the other way, you don't see their features. They do look pretty lean, and they look a little bit more bulky, so you assume it might be a man. But it's hard to tell. You don't know who this is at all, because they're more or less on the ground, face down, unmoving.
Can we tell if he's dead?
Well, Hawkins just
Oi!
noticed that, like, breathing.
Who are you?
There's no response.
Hello?
There's no
Wait,
response.
wakey, wakey. I would like to use Mage Hand to, like, I guess, like, push him over or something. Is he, like, on his side, on his back, on his stomach?
Well, they're on their side, but you know Mage Hand wouldn't be strong enough to push someone over. They can only lift 5 pounds, just about.
No.
You could poke them, but you would not be able to move them around. You'd probably have to do it yourself. What do you wish to do?
Oh.
There's just a
Alright,
bunch of stuff with open back around you. He's just
I'm
laid
gonna
down.
approach the body, and I guess I'll perform a medicine check to see what's wrong, possibly.
Sure, you can squeeze around, Kit.
Yeah, I know instead of squeezing him, I literally
step
just
over
Are
me.
you-
step over
So,
Kit.
how are you doing the medicine check? And also you can roll.
Wait, so what was that?
How are you doing the medicine check? What are you doing? And you can roll for
I'm
it.
gonna literally just. Well, we know he's alive. We know it's alive, correct?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see like if there's like maybe any like if its illness is related to maybe a fever. I'm just gonna do a general over check to see why they might be passed out here, whether it's from hunger or anything like that.
Roll me a medicine check. Okay, you are currently
got
reach
13.
down. Yeah, you reach down and you start patting around, and you very quickly realize that this person's breathing just fine, and you can actually feel their heart is beating a little fast. And as you lean down, messing with them, you see that they kind of are. You see that they start moving. They turn around, and you realize that this person is completely fine as a gun is put to your forehead. Well, hi there, love. It's been a while, hasn't it? As in front of you, you see. Let me find them. Move him over here. You see prone on the ground, now with a gun on your forehead, a man that you've seen before. Though it's kind of different to recognize him, I want you guys to make me an insight check. As suddenly the three of you realize Kira has a gun to her forehead.
Do we all make insight checks? You said?
Yeah, anyone wants to. If you're looking at him.
Me when I roll a 20.
Oh yeah.
Me when Kira rolls a 20.
All of you kind of recognize right away. This man looks a little bit different, but you recognize the voice. And you very quickly see a few things about him. And let me describe what he looks like for you. When you're looking at him, you see that even though he's on the ground with his cloak on, you see a rather lean man with shaggy brown hair. As he's the hair comes down to his chin. He seems to have a slight amount of facial hair, and he seems to actually still have a unlit cigarette in his mouth, as if he wasn't smoking it to not give anything away. And when you're looking at him, he's on the ground, you look at his body, you see he has all these pouches that have various supplies. You see ropes, daggers, and other things that are probably hiding adventuring gear. And in a pocket around his chest, you see a very beautiful red rose sticking out of it, as if he might be some sort of strange romanticist. His outfit is very complimented by this nice torn purple scarf that droops over his neck, and his eyes stare at you very calm and true, giving you a strong impression that this is probably a very competent man. You're sure that this man probably lacks no compliments on his features, but as you look around, you start to wonder why such a good-looking man would want to become a criminal, as you spot 2 rat tail tattoos etching up his left forearm. And as you recognize, this is the man who tried to offer you a deal of some sort to work for you in the jail cell when you were being interrogated. This is the man who heard everything about your adventures. Very clearly part of the River Rats. So, loves, put 'em up. Why don't you? Your hands, of course, your hands. Nice and slow now as he starts to stand up. Strange seeing you all out here, isn't it? As the gun is still pressed to your forehead. You see it's a gun that looks very similar to the ones Newt uses, and you can feel the cold of the barrel being pressed into the front of your forehead, almost as if it hurts. Your heart starts to race some. You thought you were about to help a helpless person, but instead you're now in a very dangerous position. What do you do? You recognize this man. He's the one who was in the cell. Who talked to you all. He was supposedly
I
in jail
roll
for petty
icon
crimes.
dice.
For what? Which icon dice and how are you trying to use them?
I don't know. I was just saying it in hopes maybe something would happen.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll
I
do them.
also
Well,
roll my
you
icon
can,
dice.
but you have to,
No, I would like to roll my icon die to see if Jeffrey Silverscale perhaps is in the area. Does it work
sure.
like that? Is that how it works?
Well, you can.
what do I roll?
You can.
It's just,
well,
just so happens.
Well, you can roll it and use it in the way, but like, more in the way like not that he's in the area, like Jeffrey follows you a lot, and maybe you might roll that and try and do some signs to alert
Yeah, if he's
him
done
nearby.
fucking around with those guys we fucking beat up.
So it wouldn't be like, oh, suddenly he's here. You'd be like, okay, this guy's normally following me, and so you'd be like, I know Jeffrey's normally following me. I wish to roll my icon dice and do some weird signs to try and alert him. And it's just the same way as you roll yours. You roll however many icon dice you have for that person, but you only have one, so it'd be a 1d6.
So this guy was part of the group that we attacked, right?
No.
In the woods.
Okay.
No. This,
Am I
whenever
thinking
you...
of someone else?
You're thinking of someone else. Whenever you were being interrogated by Joseph Lim, there were 2 people in the jail. There was a guy named Lim who had escaped. The first man who was using the restroom had escaped. And there was someone really close nearby who looked like...
okay. He was the other one.
He was like really messy looking, so it was hard to tell. He looks much more clean now than he was. And he had spoken up to you guys and said, tried to make some kind of deal where he could show you around, help you, because you seem to be important people and don't have any guides. So more or less, this guy knows everything you said to Joseph Flume. And you can make a strong assumption that he's here because of what he's heard. All right, as I said, loves, put them up. All of
They're
us.
already up.
Good, good,
I
good.
put my hands up. Actually, do I need to have my gun to cast spells?
Well, that's just an arcane focus. And you have your gun, don't you? I don't think you turn that on.
Yeah, but like, do I need to have my hand on it and actually fire it?
Technically, well, you could quit. It's a free action to draw, so you could draw it easily enough. Like, it's not like it'd be hard for you to draw it, but yeah, that's where your spells come from. But
I wish to.
Yeah.
This could be a fucking terrible mistake.
As you're saying that, he's like, I suggest
Fawnde,
you hurry up.
could I send you something?
Sure.
If I just type like this, you can only see that, right? Or is that everyone?
No.
Yeah,
That's
only
okay.
Fawnde can see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only Fawn can see that. Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay, I'm
No
just,
problem.
gonna DM you.
No.
We didn't see you type ASD.
Yeah, now go ahead.
Did you do a private GM roll or what?
I'm
Well, you
trying to
can do slash
message you
whisper.
privately,
Do
but
slash W.
oh, you can.
Yeah, do it slash W in my name. And only I can see it.
Did that work?
Well, that's not hidden. Idiot.
Oh.
When you do slash W, it's a whisper. You can also whisper to
What
other
do I say
players.
it in Gnomish?
What did I say to Gnomish? Hmm. Hmm. Um. Well, the thing, Un, about that. Oh God, that's interesting. You doubt? Okay, and you doubt that anyone's around like that because you guys are like kind of in the middle of nowhere, and you don't know if there'd be any reason why they would be out here. Also, this is also not his territory. It might be strange for his men to be here. But I mean, if you have another way, but you don't think that would even be worth it. You could try, but you don't think that would work. But right now, you just see as you're doing that, you hear some. What were you doing, Ken? Were you trying to cast something on him first? Also, Hawkins, you should be able to cast all your spells too. You don't have your sword technically. Chet,
Okay.
I don't think any of yours take.
I
two.
could either, methinks, let this go through without any
So-
trickery, or I could just use Mage Hand to fucking smack it out of him. Out of Zan. Gun. What do you guys
good, yeah.
think, team?
Well, you don't know if Mage
Whatever
Hand
is not going to get my head blown off.
You don't know if Mage Hand would smack out of his hand, but maybe.
Remember, Mage Hand's really weak.
I doubt the gun's like.
Yeah, but he
He's
has his
also
grip on
holding
it.
onto it.
Also, you figure if
Honestly,
something
I'm
happens,
just
he's
about
to
to
blast.
draw my gun and shoot this guy first.
But this
I
guy's
would
ready
like
for this.
to.
So you guys are going to have whoever shoots first. There's going to have to be a probably a deaths check, a death save, like contesting deaths between the two of you to see if he shoots first. But you
I
didn't
would like
definitely
to, perhaps actually do this little thing, which I would like to call cast the puppet spell and make him drop his gun. And
Oh, you don't cast puppet? All right. You have one free cast at that, don't you?
actually,
From your feet.
I think you're right.
You should check that and make sure your feet gives you one free cast at that. Then it might though.
I will do that. That would be my Fey touched, yes.
Probably.
which I used puppet for.
So if
I'll
we don't do that, then let's switch the music to. Let's switch the old music to some of Peebus's fighting music then. Huh?
Hey yo, me when I commission music.
All right. Let's see what this does here. Gesture force within humanoid can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target must move up to its speed in the direction you choose. In addition, you can cause this target to drop whatever it's holding. Still has no effect on a humanoid that is immune to being charmed. He's most definitely not immune, but he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. What is the DC? The DC is What's your DC? Spell save DC?
Spell save DC is 14.
Very interesting. All right. Perfect. Let's see what he does. Dun. What does your spell look like as well? Oh shit! I just totally switched scenes. What the
I perception check to see if sleepy-eyed Rufus is still watching us.
most definitely. What is so it's 14, and what does your spell look like? Kit?
I'm gonna pull out my gun. Nice.
He's right behind you.
I'm gonna quickly draw my gun, in the cool cowboy standoff style,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see as a bunch of very thin black strings come over to tangle him up by
Do
his
they come-
arms.
Do they come out of your gun, or what do
They come out of my gun.
Oh, weird. You see as these strings shoot out of Kit's gun. You don't hear a bang. You just see these black strings that go, and they seem to go around Kira on both sides, above her, around her left and right, and even between her leg, as they go and they start reaching out to this man whose name you don't know. And you see as they come on, he is caught off guard. And let's see if you can make this Constitution saving throw.
Jesus fuck! Oh my god.
You see as these strings.
This.
Hmm?
Am I able
What do
to
you-
port
Well, so I think Porton is read real fast. I'm pretty sure you have to do Porton before anything, before they do it.
I actually
You
think you're right.
Could potentially
I
silvery.
fucking should have.
You could potentially silvery barbs, but we'll take one of your first level spell slots. Make sure you didn't use a spell slot for that puppet too.
I did.
As long as it.
I don't
Okay.
think I did.
You
I
took silver
mean,
barbs, but that's
do
if
we
it's
really care if Mo5 dies? Like, let's be real.
Yes.
well,
I kind
you
of
don't know-
do. They're
you
know
don't know
the
if he'll
least
die, it's
of
just a gun.
of the.
Why, we
I
should
mean,
have
it's
sent
just a
Newt,
gunshot to the forehead.
We should have sent Newt to check on him. Fuck.
Yeah, I think important is before.
You could silvery barbs. It probably won't be a 20, but might still not work. The 20 doesn't do anything extra, by the way. It's just he passed.
Damn it. Okay.
Hey, how about we put that gun down, buddy?
Did you do anything else? or no?
Mo5, do you want me to stop this? Because you might be even more fucked now that I've done this.
Okay, I mean, I didn't do anything so far. You guys are all doing it, so hopefully he doesn't take it out on me. It's up to you, but I'm more than happy to try talking with them.
You might have the silvery barbs because he might
Okay,
shoot
I would.
after that.
I'll give a. Wait, so how does silvery barbs work exactly?
So if someone succeeds on a thing, you can use your reaction to make them re-roll a roll of 20, and they take the lower one. So you might still pass, but regardless of that, you can give advantage to anyone you can see. on
Okay,
stage.
then I'll give
Including
advantage
yourself.
to Kira for getting shot in the head, and then I'll
Well,
also.
it wouldn't be for that because if the attack hits, that won't matter. But
Give me advantage.
it'd be
That way
advantage on-
can
I
do
think it says-
damage.
Okay, I'll
Was
give
it
it. I'll
so-
give Newt advantage
does
then.
it say advantage on attack? Your next attack roll, I think, within a minute.
I
but-
think it's ability check.
It's ability check or attack roll, maybe something else as well. Saving throw. You can click on the spell. I've definitely written it in there for you.
I just-
Yep, a next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Makes it 1 minute. And I'm assuming you're making a good old man here reroll.
Wait, I make him re-roll with my portent.
Well, I guess you could do that, yeah. And your portent's the 12, right?
Sick. I'm
Portent's-
so fucking smart.
You only have one.
You're
That was your
welcome,
last
Mo5,
portent,
for
right?
not getting killed. My portent's a 12.
Then you watch as he kind of pushes off these things, and then you see as his finger is about to pull on the trigger, he's like, "Love, you've made a mistake." And as his finger is pulling on the trigger, and you think you're about to get shot, you see the string he's hit to the side flies back in and wraps around his finger and pulls it back.
And it also, the strings
You
turn
see it-
silvery and Barbie.
And you see as the string, which was originally black, pulls his finger back, and you see as these barbs start forming on there, as it changes from black into more of a silver color, as it starts pulling him up to the side.
And then I'll say, go on, Newt.
And
I'm gonna
well,
shoot him.
before you do that,
But if you want to.
before you do that, let us do. You just do. Let me make sure what puppet.
It would be really cool if you did shoot him.
within range.
No, I'm gonna take his gun. It's my gun now.
How long does Puppet last for? Is it just a 1 turn thing?
Puppet.
I think it's 1 turn, right?
Cupid.
Do you wish for him to drop his gun? Or drop
Yes.
whatever he's holding? You see as the finger pulls back, and then slowly, as if he's trying to deny it, each of these streams start pulling all his fingers back as his gun drops to the ground. And as he does this, you hear him
Can I
say,
go pick up his gun?
well, before that, you see him say, as you realize that once his gun hits the ground, you hear it rustling as out from all these piles of bushes pop out bandits.
I expected that, and then I forgot that I expected that. Okay, well,
As they all stand up. We're going to roll initiative. You see another bandit behind this rock. See one in this pile of bushes.
Combat, yay! I missed combat.
Yes, yes.
combat without a tank.
Oh.
Alright, let us roll initiative.
Need to make active combat encounter.
Yes, here, I'll very quickly mark everyone for combat and do that easily. If I accidentally turned you off, sorry. Everyone can roll. We roll NPCs.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, at least my head didn't get blown off. So
What was that?
I forgot that was my sound. Oh shit!
What will you learn? What?
What will you learn?
Hell yeah.
Consequences.
All right. Throw this combat up. You guys can see many of things.
Maybe do something
Jackal
really
and
fucking
Hawkins.
cool.
I roll Jackal's form, I guess. You know, he doesn't necessarily get a turn.
Oh, also,
Hawkins, will you roll, please?
Puppet, technically, you
Keep
need to
forgetting
make him
one of
move
the
in a direction
initiatives.
that you want him to.
Do I need to? Or
Does it say you have
I
to?
can.
Grace says,
Right,
yeah,
it
you
does.
don't have to, but that's like one of the main points of it.
Let me read this. How far?
Oh,
do I get?
it says the target must move up to its speed in a direction you choose.
Up to you. Where you want to run to?
Higher speed, or can I just make him run in a circle?
What do you want to do?
I mean, you could send him away from his gun. Does he look like he have any other weapons on him?
So he sees a
That's
bunch of data. Let me show you a picture of it inside since you can see him now. Dun, dun. Of course, I gave you his description, but sometimes seeing a picture makes it a little
Can I
more
make him prone?
Easy to see. I'll allow you to make him prone if you want him to.
Oh
Instead
my
of
god,
just-
if you make him
movement?
prone...
makes it worse for you, though, to be fair.
Oh, true. Don't make him prone.
That's why you
I
can see.
mean, make it right.
Don't make him prone. It makes it difficult for me.
Mhm.
This guy
Does he
looks
have that
cool.
sword?
Yeah, this is him. You'd seen this guy priorly, but he was put in jail on some petty crimes, supposedly.
This guy looks cool.
He does. I like his colors.
I like
You-
his
you-
scar.
you see-
His
you see as he's
his
trying to
male
speak, he's
outfit
like,
design.
You're right. As his mouth is being held shut by these
Just
streams.
make him run away from us or something.
I don't think I'm gonna move anyone's initiative.
Can I make him say something?
No, you can't control his voter
Oh.
cards.
That'd be really cool if I could.
I'm just gonna take Oon's nat 20 initiative.
Alright, what are you doing with it, Pubis? Hurry up so we can get in combat.
Oh, I still get to move him, right? I'll. How much movement does he have?
30 feet. Is he human?
30 feet, so that's
At least he
6
seems that way.
squares.
30 feet away from his gun. Like, away from
I'm gonna make
us.
him stand directly on top of one of the other guys.
Well, friendlies
Like
can
he
pass through
climbs
each other.
onto them.
Well, friendlies can pass through each other, but if you want him to charge at someone, probably can.
Yeah, I'll make him. Can I make him run directly into someone and knock them both over?
You can try.
I'll do that.
Who are you making run?
Just do it to the
One,
guy
okay, 1, 2,
closest
3.
to him.
Yeah, I'll do
I
the
don't
guy.
think he'll...
What kind of weapons do they have?
Well, as far
we
as you know,
know?
he only seems to have some daggers
Okay.
in his pockets, but you don't know. He has a lot of hidden compartments. He looks like a very experienced
That would
adventurer.
make sense. Yeah, then I'll make him like charge into one of his friends. Make them kiss. So which one though? One. Does it have to be 6 feet?
Well,
Or
he uses
6
full movement,
spaces.
but if he hits someone and falls over, he won't move that far. So where are you making him move?
Okay,
Or
so
who
then
would
I'll
you
make
run
him
into?
run into the guy closest to us.
So this guy close to him is going to make a death save. Oh yeah. You see as he charges, he wasn't ready. He jumps up and he wasn't ready for it. He jumps up and he's running to him and he can't control. He's like, "Watch out!" The guy here kind of moves out of the way, but you watch as he trips and he
runs right into a rock.
Yeah, he goes prone
And dies.
over here. All right. Okay, start combat. Newt, you're up first. Let me.
Okay.
Does Hawkins not get to change around our initiatives anymore?
He didn't want to.
I can, but I don't want to.
He can right now.
Oh, cool.
Alrighty, I suppose a little bit of shooting will happen.
Yes, you should. Also, Kira, if you wanted, whenever he ran away, you could have. Well, there's two things.
Opportunity attack.
There are forced opportunity attacks, so whenever you force someone to move, you can opportunity attack. You can, but you don't have any weapons drawn, so you might
My
just
jackal?
punch him or something. Well, the jackal won't. But you could have.
Chuck my jackal at him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Also,
Wait,
Newt, you could have. Actually, no, you were within 5 feet. You're done with this. Yeah. But Jerry, you could have.
I'm going to shoot the one right here in front of us, the normal bandit.
Sure. Kira, did you want an opportunity attack him or no?
I was given that opportunity, correct?
Yes, but you don't have any weapons, so.
Yeah, so I'll just punch him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just go for a punch.
Sick.
1d20 in your strength.
Dude, we're so fucking cool.
I'll wait for their roll.
Okay.
As you see, you saw him run, but you weren't quite ready for what had happened. You were greatly caught on guard and definitely nervous having a gun pointed to your head suddenly.
Wait, could I punch them too?
Well, you could technically shoot him, but he's in 5 feet, so it'd be disadvantage.
Oh, so I could shoot him and then
As he's
shoot
running.
on my turn?
As he was running away, yeah, you could use a reaction to.
Yeah, I'll
opportunity
do
attack
that.
him. Okay, roll with advantage. Sorry,
With advantage?
Disadvantage. Yeah, you realize as.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I
As
was
you
gonna
were,
roll again, but I don't think that would hit.
As you were going to shoot him, you weren't ready for him to run either. You didn't really know. You've never seen Kick use this before, so you didn't know what to expect. So as you shoot, it just goes off into the ground nearby. As he runs away, you were
Okay.
not expecting him to run.
Okay, and now I'm going to shoot normally.
You shooting the guy in front
I
of you.
don't know if Silvery Barbs works this way, but would it have used it on my opportunity
Technically,
attack?
yeah, it would have used on your opportunity attack.
Oh.
Just
Well,
as your
then I
first one.
wouldn't have done that, but it's too late now.
Yes, so
Damn.
So, that means I wasted it.
I just food for thought. Technically, you didn't waste it. Just missed.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. The guy in front, yes, you do in fact shoot him. Phew. Oh my, that's.
Shooting him, you shoot your shot with.
Oh, that's because you. As I wonder why you had the plus 10. Like, what
Yeah,
the
that's my
fuck?
sharpshooter.
You watch as let me click this guy. You watch as this guy in the front. He stands up, and he stands up. He's like, "There they are," and then he instantly falls over dead.
Holy shit.
Falls back into the bush.
Oh my god.
We're
All
so
right.
fucking cool.
What's next?
Give me 1 second. Oh my god, I have my risk dice. I forgot about this.
Your what?
I have risk dice.
What does that mean?
He has risk dice.
It's
But
my
what does
it's
that
my
mean?
class. It's my class thing.
Is that the one where you get to
as
lie?
gunslinger stuff. No.
Oh.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't want to do any of these right now. I believe that is it for my damage. I do want to get a better position. I'm not sure where that might be though.
Well, you can go where you want.
Where do you guys think? I mean, I could try and get up on the rock.
Yeah. Do
Is
that.
it gonna be
You
easy
know,
for you to get
man.
on that rock?
Which rock are you going to?
I don't know, how tall are the one to the right and the one down? How
The
tall
one
are
down.
those?
The one down is probably about 10 feet, and the one to the next is about the same height, maybe a little bit give or take.
About the same?
You could definitely it'd be you definitely notice certain ways that's easier to get up these if you went around, but these are definitely the steep sides, and you can definitely scale them, but there are definitely other ways that'd be a little bit easier to climb them.
Okay, then I'm going to go around.
Okay. And
let's
if you go around that rock, you know that there's some stepping rocks that are smaller.
Yeah, so let's see. I can walk through Kit, right?
Yeah, you can walk their friendlies.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah,
Would
you
I need
can-
to step on the rock down
Right.
and to the right?
You could probably
Or can
jump
I
on this
step
one pretty
right
easily.
here?
Yeah, and you
Cool.
can jump over there.
That is my turn then.
As you get up here, I guess you probably can't see him because this is hiding it. Well, you're not up there yet, so we'll do that. All right, next up then. You move over there, and the next thing you see is sleepy-eyed Rufus jumps up on the rock right beside you. He's on the other side.
Oh.
Sick.
As you see, as he looks at you. As he doesn't mess with you. Instead, he walks over here. As he sits down. As he's up about 10 feet above you guys, and he seems to be watching. He doesn't pull out a weapon or anything. Non-stop.
I really just fucking blew that dude's brains out. That was great.
Yeah, you fucked him up. We're so cool.
15. As you're staying up here, a man, actually, can you guys see this? Oh, you can't. See that? Yeah, you can. Okay. Kit.
Yo.
Actually, who would this?
Oh,
He-
wait!
This
I
what
just
happened.
realized something, Fawnde.
Hmm.
That shot would have crit, by the way. I mean, he died anyway, but
Yeah.
that would have also crit him.
Oh, because
Because
of
it
the
was a
lower number.
19.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's down. He's dead. He's definitely fully dead then.
Stop, he's already dead.
So
that would have been.
retroactively
Wait,
killed him
wait.
even more.
What would I roll? I just want to see the damage. What would
it'd just be an extra. It'd be an extra 12. It'd be 12 on top of that. Newt, as you're climbing, you suddenly feel. If I get up, this guy is going to. How do I attack with this? I haven't done this in so long. Even I'm having a hard time trying to remember combat. +2. 15 is a hit.
That means it beats it.
As suddenly, as you're climbing this rock, and you saw a sleepy-eyed Rufus jump in front of you,
But
kind of
wait.
shot you.
Can I use? Can I use? What is it? It is called Skin of Your Teeth. I think this is one of the ones I was able to keep.
Yes, what's it do?
You can expend. It says when an attacker you see makes an attack roll against you, you can expend a risk dice as a reaction to dodge out of harm's way
Well,
at the last second.
let me ask you a question, and you can tell me if you believe it's true or not. You were climbing up this rock, and you were shot in the back by someone you had not seen before as he climbed up on the rock behind you. Would you have seen him?
Yeah, I would know.
Do you think so?
Yeah, 100%.
And if you genuinely believe, you would have known.
No, it's fine. I'll just
Okay.
damage.
I'm just letting you know, because he climbed up on the rock and you had no idea he was about them prior. Unless you saw him earlier. Perfect. Okay. Next up then. That was his turn. Watch this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, why is it
20,
15? What, is this
25.
13? I'm just.
He has a
I was
+2.
just asking.
He has height advantage.
Oh, okay.
That's for the ranger if you have high enough height
Yeah.
advantage. As this guy goes up past you, Kira, goes over here to Hawkins. Well, he goes in between you two,
right.
trying to keep you guys in check. He looks at you, Hawkins, and like he looks like he's about to swing at you as he pulls out what looks to be a scimitar. As he swings, but before he does, he turns and he swings towards Kira.
Oh,
18.
that hits.
Oof, ow, ow.
Take 3 points of damage. You guys can also, something you can do is you can add damage to yourself by, if you look at the damage, and you select your token, you hit one of the little things that the damage says, click to apply full damage to selected tokens. So you don't have to manually type it in.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Where?
Yeah, you should be just in. Hover over the damage. The 3. And you see those little things that pop up? The little
No.
icons? Oh, maybe I got rid of it so you guys can't add damage to yourself.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay, well, maybe I'll add that again.
You just right click yourself and add it there.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
No big deal.
Jackal's turn. The jackal is in your hands, yes, Kira? Kira?
Oh, 5, that's you, by the way.
Sorry, what was that?
That's
The
your
jackal
character.
is in your hands.
The jackal was indeed in my hands.
You can feel as it's trying to squirm out of your hands.
Yeah, I'll let it squirm out.
Okay, your jackal jumps out of your hands. You see as he skedaddles. And the bandit doesn't seem to mind that he's running away. So he just kind of runs.
All right.
Around this rock. He tries to try and get out
You
of
got a
harm's
nice
way.
pit there.
Alright, that guy's dead. Hawkins, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'm going to first things first. Bite this fucker's face off with my bonus action.
More like bonus action.
No. Bite.
Oh wow. Wait, was that me who rolled that? Oh shit,
That's-
sorry. That's me doing something else.
Okay.
That's me adding some more
17.
people who popped up.
A 19
17.
to hit.
19 most definitely hits. And this is the one that gives you the temporary hit points, yeah? Or is this another one?
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
I get
Go on.
3 HP. 3 temp.
As you see, Hawkins, who you all know does not have his sword, he, as this one comes up, swings, hits Kira. As in the opportunity, he bites onto his shoulder. As he rips a chunk of his flesh out. As he's ah! Ugh. Alright, what else for you?
You fucking bastard. It's not. There's so little I can do. I've only got 3 spells I can cast. This is difficult. I haven't
You
got
all
my
would
sword, so all my
realize.
cantrips don't work.
You guys, yeah, they do. I think. The
No,
sword
I need a sword for my cantrips.
Really? Oh, because you need the
Because
sword.
they're-
Some of them do sword
they're-
things.
Green flame blade.
I guess you
full
gotta pick one up off one of these bad boys.
You're right. Is this guy holding a sword? He's holding a
They're
scimitar,
all,
right?
they seem to be mostly using scimitars. Some
Pick
of
up
them are
his
daggers.
gun.
Hawkins
use a gun.
might-
I have
yeah.
minus 1 dex. I'm gonna try and like take this, like disarm this guy to his face, just like grab his sword and try and take it off him. Like just while he's still holding it.
I gotta try it.
Sure.
out of
Do
Give me the
a
fucking sword.
do a contesting strength check.
No, fucking you fucking
Oh.
bastard. You fucking keep that.
And he is
can I use my
going
advantage?
for your inspiration.
Yeah, my
Yes.
inspiration. Yeah.
Please, I'd be honored to have you use
You'd be
that.
honored.
And fail it. Let's see.
Is this strength or athletics?
I'll let you do athletics, and he's going to make a death save to try and combat it.
There's
Oh yeah,
17.
you see as he stabs you, and then you bite. Oh, he stabs Kira, then you bite him. He looks to you like ah, and as he's like getting mad at you, you quickly slap his hand, and his sword falls on the ground. I'll let you do that.
Alright, that's all I can do.
You can pick it up as a free action if you want.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I'll
he's
pick it up then.
Yeah, he as a free action, you pick it up, and he seems kind of bewildered and has no opportunity to do anything in return.
Well, you fucking, you can't even hold you. Keep your fucking sword in your fucking head, can you? That's my turn.
As you do that,
Barking.
you see as this man stands up. As he quickly jumps over his dead compatriot, he runs over here, picks up his gun. Loves, this is not how this was supposed to go. You're simply supposed to give us your items. As he picks up his gun and starts waving it again. Surrender now, and well, we'll spare you at the least. There's no need for all this bloodshed. Look around. You're very clearly not in a good position. Perhaps you can't see them, but plenty of us are here. And you would all know, looking around easily, you see people coming out of bushes. You see people climbing up things, and you know that you guys are kind of sort of surrounded.
I'm
pretty much-
going to
I never rolled
move
this.
my token back where I was, just so I can see,
Natural.
if possible.
But you guys would know how bad the situation is. And, well, I apologize for doing this, but I have to pee so bad. I'm about to pee my pants. You guys have a second to talk about your game plan
Oh, my pants, my pants.
and what you guys may want to do.
My pants.
So, you guys want to start rolling your icon dice now, or like maybe you roll them a
I
little
already
later?
did, and I fucking failed it. Epically.
Because I'm
one's
gonna be
good.
real, there's a lot of them,
Yeah, there is.
Can we like?
and I'm down to try and fight. But there's a lot
There's
of them.
so many of them.
You think we can run this way? Like to the left? Do you think we can run over there?
I mean, we could always run back to the inn.
That's still a long way.
That is a long way. Are any of you guys slow? Like, if we make the assumption that all these creatures can work 30 feet, I can outrun them. But can you guys outrun them?
I mean, I kind of have a head start, but I can run 30 feet.
How'd you get? Wait, how'd you fall down the rock again?
He just did it to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not here. I'm just here so that way I can
okay.
see stuff. I'll move like here. Never mind, I shouldn't move there.
Hello, Matt.
Yeah, there's a based from here we can see there's quite. But I mean, how much damage did you have to do to kill that one guy?
I don't know. I think I overkilled him by quite a bit.
He did like 30 something damage. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can make the assumption that each of these people probably have like 30 HP.
I did 31 damage, but the thing is, he died with a 19 damage because we didn't realize it was a crit.
You can look at how much damage Hawkins did, and he's not bloodied yet. He's wounded though.
How much damage did you do, Hawkins?
They probably have like so if that's 5, they probably have like 11 or 12 HP.
11 or 12 HP.
I
mean, okay.
But action autonomy. As this guy steps back with his last 5-feet movement. Also, whenever you guys use reactions, please remember to try and hit the reaction thing. I know Kier doesn't have hers right now, but I remember that little button we have. Alright. So he steps back and he points his gun. He says, well, loves, it is not that... Well, it shouldn't have went this way. It's simply a robbery. I'd heard that all of you have blossom badges, and I saw you all flash your gold. I'm surprised a lot of you are traveling, only the 5 of you. And as he says that, he looks around. Wait, where's the 5th? Where's that old human who liked to talk so much? I don't wish to get violent with you all. I'm a bit of a romanticist, a lover, not a violent fighter, as he waves around a rose in his other hand. So just tell us where your friend is. Why isn't he with you? He hasn't taken the goods and ran, has he?
Yeah, well, he was kind of our treasurer, so right now we're kind of broke.
Oh, perfect. Well, he seemed like a pretty nice guy, isn't he? I thought so, at the very least. Perfect, I'm glad you agree. Thanks for the verification. That means if we hold you all as hostages, he would come back and make a deal with us. So, let me say one more time, put your hands up. You can't win this fight. There's too many of us. There's no need for more bloodshed than there should be, huh? As he looks over to the man on the ground, you've already killed one of them. There's no need. What do you say?
Looks like we're all dying tonight.
You sure don't value your life very much, do you? I saw the fear in your eyes whenever I had that gun to your head. I know you don't wish to die.
I think every person fears a gun to their head.
Because you're afraid of death, are you not? Ah, loves. Please, please, please don't make me have to get violent. As he kisses the end of his barrel of his gun. The name's Willie Rose. But I don't like Captain.
Newt shouts over the rock. Your name's stupid.
Is Willie Rose?
Can I like shout out Rufus?
Shut the fuck up, Peepus.
You must definitely see Rufus up there. Yeah, you can turn to him.
Oi, is this how you fucking treat your business? We're supposed to be doing work with you, Rufus. Are these people? Is this your idea?
Rufus has been staring you guys this entire time. Let's stop this music and go to this. He's been looking at you this entire time.
Rufus is probably testing us.
And he looks down and he just stares at you. You see his eyes are still, he doesn't look much different than earlier. This is not my business. Willie Rose
they're your
is,
men, right?
Well, Willie Rose is my second in command of the river.
So it's your men.
My men, yes, but this is not my business. I do not plan on interfering. It's your business with him. And his business with you. Simply put, as he looks back behind the rock, you've decided to make a deal with me, but That's the best way to see how strong you are is to watch.
Don't blame us if your second command's dead.
Well, that don't happen. But I suggest you play it wise. He looks down and says, the last thing he says to you is, at the very least, I won't let him take anything you've gotten from the river rats. Business is separate from personal matters. I didn't order this. Speak to him if you wish to talk about it. As he just keeps watching, as he nods over to Willie Rose, who seems to be the second in command, the vice commander.
Willie Rose.
So what do you say? He's waving around his gun. Loves, I don't want to have to make it hard. There's no problem. But if your boy did run away with all the goods, you'll have to be staying with us.
We seem to have made you hard if you're Willie Rose.
He nods over.
I thought he didn't like puns.
I retcon it.
Oh, you can't retcon it. You've made. I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fucked. The wisdom save.
You can just click on your thing and go to click on your token and go to saves.
Saving throw. It's lit.
You realize as you say this, and Hawkins says that beside you, you realize that you feel like something in your stomach has just digested. So you feel like this feeling of not wanting to say puns anymore has gone away. As if you've reached a certain threshold of tolerance to it. But you see as Willie puts his gun up, last warning. I know no one's coming to save you, are they?
Live or die, we're taking you with us.
Okay. As he points his gun up to you, Kira, and you see as his gun aims up. And let's see. Shoots his pistol. 16 does a hit.
That hits.
Can I shield?
His
Wait,
shield
do I
only,
have to do it after the...
well, shield's only on you, is it not?
No, it's a reaction on anyone, I think.
Is it? I believe it's a self thing. I know the orphans did it on anyone, but that does something a little bit different.
Oh, it is self.
As Kira, suddenly he puts the gun up, shoots straight at you, 7 points of damage. Sit right into you. As it shoots past your shoulder blade and cuts part of your neck and flies off between Hawkins and Kit. Please do yourself 7 points of damage. Oh. Do you really think you're going to last before you can kill us? Looks like you need to learn a lesson. As you see... which one is this? You see another one jump up on the rock as he points a crossbow down at you all and shoots at you, Kit. Light the crossbow. 17. 2 points of damage comes flying at you as one jumps on the rock. He doesn't know he was back there. He seems to have briefly climbed up. A bolt goes flying over Kira's head and sits into the arm of Kit. As he takes 2 points of damage. That's done.
Weighted dice. Weighted dice.
Kira, your turn.
I'm just gonna look around. Guys. I think running might be a good option.
Now, when he hears that, you see Willie's like, ha! You think you can run?
As I pull back a veil, has these 3 little berries in them.
Hey, yo.
Oh. I think we're all gonna be running pretty soon.
Wait, we should all summon all of our fucking dudes at the same time.
As I am going to, where is it? Where's my little thingy jiggy? Oh, I gotta read this for a second.
We should all use our bracelets at the same time.
Oh, you pull out a bracelet? Oh, I thought you were pulling out the berries. Or my mistake. Oh, are you talking about the good berries? Interesting.
Guys, I talked to Fawnde about this, and we can summon a kaiju.
Yes, but that comes down to, do you think it's worth it or not?
We can summon a kaiju.
Yeah.
Like, we can combine our bracelets to summon one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Potentially. Depends how you guys roleplay it.
Look, we at least have to do it before we die. If we die. I don't think we're gonna die, but
Do
if
it
we
after we die. That'd be cool.
How do you summon this thing again?
Are you? Oh, do you want to use all of your charges to summon this thing?
Yeah,
If you use it,
one
it's summon-
power as a bonus.
It's basically the more flowers you use on it,
you
the
will
stronger
lose,
it is.
Yeah, you're going to lose the entire bracelet if you summon that right now.
Oh,
Just so you're
okay.
aware. Just
Okay,
you,
never mind.
that's what happened to Stavros. Stavros used his entire bracelet to summon that. That's why it was such a big deal. Because he basically destroyed his entire
Okay,
bracelet.
I am going to use one flower out of my 5,
Hmm.
so I can imbue my next spell with
Okay.
a 1d6 force damage.
Sure.
And
Be sure to mark that off if you can. You probably can. Try and keep up with it.
Let me look at my inventory.
You just
Should
put
be-
like a
you should-
value to it.
You should be able to edit. But there's a lot of different values, so it might be like...
Yeah,
I guess you
okay.
get rid of a flower, you also lose a good berry, so it probably doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's done. I think that's good. How do I save this again? Oh, there we go. Save.
Right.
Okay. And I'm going to extend my hands out. And while closing my eye, well, not closing my eyes, but with one eye open, I'm going to step forward a little bit. Actually, no, I can't step forward or this douchebag's going to strike me. Ugh, wait, Kit's not here, right? Oh, Newt's not there, right?
Newt's not
I'm
there.
not.
Also, this guy doesn't have
Oh!
a sword.
Okay. Newt's
Hawkins is
not
going to
there.
sword.
Okay, hold up. Let me just quickly. How far does this go?
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, whatever. I am going to aim my hands towards both. What's his name? Willie
Willie Rose.
Willie Rose.
Willie Rose. And how high up is that guy above on that rock?
Up top,
How high is
he,
that?
he is
Yeah.
about 10, 12 feet high.
If I was to burning hands from my location, could I hit him?
No. And maybe if you like proned yourself in front of Willie Rose and like angled it upwards, maybe. But like, I don't know if it's worth that for you.
Well, then whatever. I'm just gonna aim at Willie Rose, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Sure, go ahead. It is a. Click on it for me. He has to make a death save, does he not?
Yeah, he's gonna make a dex save.
I didn't know you had burning hands. Oh my god.
13 points of damage.
And what's the save on it for him? What's your?
It's going to be a dex save, so he's going to have to beat. Oh wait, hold on.
Probably
There's like this weird icon. I only know how to move this. Let's see here.
I'll go and roll for him.
Yeah, the dex save. Where would I see dex saves? Is that
well,
attributes? Okay, well, that's cool.
The death save is in attributes, I guess. Or somewhere. You can also calculate it.
Oh, I don't know why I clicked that. Just in case.
How are you going to calculate dex saves?
It's 8.
I mean, it says
plus
yours is
your
14,
proficiency.
right?
Oh yeah, it does say right there. It's 8 plus your dex plus your casting modifier. Oh, sorry, 8 plus your casting modifier. Plus your
It says
proficiency.
it says it on the spell anyway, so it's 14. Okay, yeah.
He
So anyway,
passes
he
it,
takes
it's
half
half.
damage.
You see, as he points a gun and he's kind of smirking, like kind of dumbfounded why you guys aren't doing anything or changing, and you can place say, oh, actually, I want to try something.
Don't you also have the force damage or whatever?
Yeah, and I also got to roll a 1d6 for force damage.
Yes, please. Do that.
Nice.
So it's 9 points of damage goes towards him. Unless you also have the force damage, which I don't think it would because it's one separate entity.
No, you would not. You're not half that.
Yeah.
So
Wait, why is it 9 damage?
He's taking
Oh,
half
there's
damage.
more.
He's taking half damage because of
Yeah, I know, but you rolled 13.
Oh, so I'm like, hold up, 6. Oh, you're right. I don't know why I like did 18 and then I halved it.
Oh.
But you're right, it is more. Unless we're rounding. Are we rounding up or down?
Well, you round for damage. Then you technically round down, but it's fine.
Okay, so that's gonna be
I'm
7.
confused.
7 plus 5, so that's gonna be 12 points of damage.
Yes.
Not bad.
You see
Could be
as
better, but
suddenly,
not bad.
suddenly he's engulfed in flames around him as he takes 12 points of damage. How do I do this? I'm gonna click on him, half damage. That's a quarter damage, half damage, and he also takes 5 points of damage.
And I used my bonus action, so I am. I'm going to.
You could try moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna try moving behind this rock.
Okay. The man beside you is not going to take an opportunity attack as he does not have his scimitar and he's very distracted by Hawkins.
I'm just gonna move over here.
Sure. You move over there. What else for you?
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Kit, you're up.
Hey, it's me, Kit from Minecraft. I would like to cry and scream.
Roll your icon dice again.
Can I do that?
Once you use it, so you can use another one of a different type.
Okay. And who are my icons?
Oh, you guys all starting to love who this guy is. Hold on. So he starts whistling.
Okay, if you want to escape, I can follow you.
That would be pretty cool, but then I would get opportunities by that guy, right?
Wait, you guys hear that whistling?
No.
As you see, Willie Rose
We've heard
lights,
that before.
Yeah, he lights the cigarette in his mouth as he starts whistling.
That's really cool.
It was you!
He was the one whistling.
Okay, do I have to say who the icon dice is for?
Which one you're using and how you're trying to use it. And if it makes any sense, I'll allow it.
I don't remember who my icon dice are. Hold on. Okay, so there's
I can tell you.
Jeffrey.
Technically, it's not for
There's-
him, but he's related to him.
Oh, it's the...
You have the Guardian, and you have... Who was your last one, actually?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my icon
think
dice and just
the other
have a
gnome.
fucking dragon come.
Oh, yeah, then your teacher. That's you.
So I guess I do the Guardian.
Peep, how did you get Misty Step?
Oh, wow.
Fucking Fate Touched.
Whenever you do this, you suddenly in your head, you see the image of a girl. No words are said, but she tilts her head questioningly to you. And you get the feeling of
I'm going to say
Of
in my
yearning.
mind to the Guardian. We're in kind of a pickle. Any chance you could help me out?
you. Then the
Won't do you
image
much
switch
good in my
from,
mission if I'm dead.
from this little girl. It transforms to a man on his knees with his hands together as he says, "Please, I'll owe you one if you help me. Please help." I need this feeling of almost like you need to give something in return. Like you feel like you have to give something. Please,
Sorry.
I'll pay it back. And then it switches. And there is a bird flying down. It picks up a worm. And behind it, you see this weird looking elf. As the elf speaks, "I need your help. But later." Do you understand? As it looks past you, as if it's talking to someone else.
I'll be sure to finish your mission, but I can't do it much if I'm dead.
As it switches it in, and you see a cleric reading from a book. As they preach to a choir, "Patience is key. The children of Orbitus. Be patient for just a little longer, and there will be an opportunity." And then changes again to a man whose arm is on fire. If only I wasn't so prideful. If only I lowered myself for one moment, I wouldn't have so much pain. As once again goes back to the lyric. You must lower yourself in the face of patience and the others. And only then will you be spared, and will you be wise enough to take opportunities. Be patient. Followers of the Rings, followers of Orbitus. As it goes back to the girl who was once there, as she tilts her head and kind of smiles, before she starts to fade from your mind.
Ah, yes, I understand.
What else do you do with your time?
Then.
You have been counted by the Guardian, though.
I don't think I have anything else to say to him. So I would just
Would you like to do
my
something?
turn.
Yes,
I
please don't. As Willie Rose is just smoking, kind of laughing. Hurry up, loves. Surrender.
What do you guys
Not that
think,
hard.
fellas?
I think we should run.
I think perhaps our best chance is to solve this outside of combat.
Yes, you guys are more
I mean,
than
we
welcome to
swap
talk to each other.
Fawnde.
Remember last time we ran?
You know you to run, but you wouldn't know that you're kind of surrounded just a little bit. And they also have guns, and some of them have crossbows.
I'm wondering.
You guys can.
perhaps-
Pebis is asking you guys for help, and it's not really
Yeah,
my place to.
I have no clue.
It's not really my place to offer too many solutions, as obviously I'm kind of against you as well. I can offer solutions, but he's most definitely currently asking the three of you to help him plan
I
something
think
outside
running
of combat.
will be just as bad as trying to fight.
I
He's
think
wanting-
if we fight,
he's
we're
wanting you
gonna
guys to
die.
he's wanting you guys to negotiate.
All I know is at the end of the
I tried
day,
negotiating.
I
but
can
Rufus
try.
wouldn't help.
Well, I can explain to you your situations. Rufus seems to be here because he's just interested in watching. This is not his business. He doesn't seem like he's going to interfere. This business is between you and Willie Rose. And Willie Rose seems to be trying to rob you guys. He seems to be just here not for your lives, but for your objects.
Well, we can't let him rob us, because if he robs us, he's gonna take all of the shit from Kit, and we're gonna fuck up the entire
Well-
goal for Chronos.
Technically, you would know that that's the ideal way to get the tailor you're going after, but it's not the only way.
I say we fight till we die, and then if we die, we make new characters. Easy peasy.
Oh,
What
this,
would
oh
we
my
say to
god!
character,
Oh my
Mo5?
god! This is actually, Mo5. You reminded me of something I've totally forgot to say. Yeah, I came up with a kind of a rule. You guys might not like it, but I've determined if you die in game, there's a we roll a dice, and if you roll under a 10, you're banned from the game. Perma death.
so funny.
And we replace
I
you.
like that a
We
lot.
let
Alright,
someone else
what do you
join.
think about your plan again? Go on.
I say we still do it. Like,
my God,
I mean,
you're
okay, either we
Well-
lose all of our stuff.
Let me ask you
Imagine
this.
how funny it would be if all of us rolled under a 10.
Well, let me
Oh,
ask you this. The
except
reason
for
I do
no
this,
guy.
it's
No
not just I
player.
necessarily want to punish you guys or be crazy. It's because I want you to genuinely think in the situation: are your characters willing to die here for this reason? What's the point of dying here? Do you have things you'd rather do in life that you wish to live for to try and overcome?
I know for a
Or is
fact
your life
that
so pitiful?
currently in my character's mind, death is a lot more better than experiencing the harm that's going to occur. Yes, she may have alternative goals, but if she's surrounded, it's a fight to the death because she doesn't know if these people are also going to. I mean, she knows who they are, but I wouldn't put it past her if she would rather just die than to be humiliated again.
Well, what do
And
you
on
mean by
top of that, we'd
humiliated?
probably get
Defeated?
put into slavery as
Yeah,
well.
being
Especially,
Again.
especially my character.
what is it? Being killed. Like she's already experienced death. What 3 times? She's permanently died once and came back from death. She's experiencing repeated traumas. That's, I mean, nothing's really gonna beat what she experienced in the beginning. But I feel like around this point, I feel like she's just kind of over it at this point, and would rather just, you know what?
Kira, Mo5, I see what you're saying, Kira, but unfortunately, Kira does not have that leisure. Because Kira is, if you remember, you're a
I
dead
got
man
dead man
walking.
walking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as
You're
well.
terrified
so
of death.
Organs.
Would you really, after seeing yourself, maybe you as Kira say
I
that.
completely forgot about that.
But the thing is, yes, I don't want to take your agency away, because maybe that's how you thought your character was. But after your character saw your own corpse, you are not just someone who wants to throw away your life, because you are. It's not I'm going to force you not to throw away your life, but I want you to take that into account as well. There's more reasons than like you are conscious of now for why you want to live.
Okay,
Not
let's
be
just run,
fearing
guys.
Like, so here's the thing. Peep, can you use Misty Step?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. I can.
Because I have Expeditious Retreat, and I can run really fast, and I have it prepared as well. And I can also use my strategic thing to help Kira or Newt run by giving them extra movement with Hawkeye.
Also, if you don't even do an insight roll, you can. Because you guys are, out of character, you guys are assuming a lot of what's going to happen. But in character, you may not trust it, but there are definitely some things you'd probably understand from the situation.
Insight?
Yeah, if you want to roll insight about this entire situation. Because there's one thing your characters will realize that you guys as players are kind of assuming, and that's why you're like, it's do or die. You don't know really the details, but you can tell Rufus is here watching. He's also, the only things he said is that this is not River Rat business. This is personal business more or less between you and Willie Rose. And he said he's not going to allow him to take anything you bought from the thing. So it seems he takes a lot of pride in the business. And part of this business is potentially having you guys work for him as a deal. You doubt that he's going to, if he is a man of his words, as he's saying, and what he's said so far, the odds are he will let him rob you guys of anything that you guys didn't buy, but he's probably not going to let you guys go into slavery, as this is not his business. His business is you guys going to Port Crevice and figuring out what the fuck's going on with those bandits, because that you saw whenever you first met him how furious he was because of them up there. And based on what he said, you assume that you guys are talking about being put into slavery. Yes, you might have, but you can tell that Rufus here seems to have a certain level of professionalism. And Willie Rose seems to just want to rob you guys. And you guys know if you get robbed, that's not the end of it, because Chronos said, you guys, as long as you bring back the tailor any means necessary, he doesn't care. Kidnapping, anything like that, you may not want to do that. But there's much more than just like, this will be the death of you. Like, this is not the end of the world by any means. This is really bad. This is very bad. But it's not like we have to do or die here because there's nothing to live for afterwards.
This thing is that they'd probably take our weapons and our armor, and that's like a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm all for running.
Yeah, you do not know how much they'll take from you, but you can tell that it's basically.
I mean, they're robbers. They're gonna take everything, right? That's kind of what robbers do.
It seems that they have some certain level of professionalism at the least. So you know.
Professionalism? What professionalism is there for robbery? We're being robbed.
Well, professionalism and honor, kind of. You know.
I think we can run. I think we can.
I agree. I think we should run.
I mean, I can run from where I'm at. Because I'm like way over here.
Kit, before you do anything though,
I have 35 run.
As it's still your turn, you would know what the Guardian said to you if you want to do insight for what the Guardian meant. Just, I don't know if you as a player understand what that means.
I forgot I could do that. I was just assuming it on my own.
I do suggest you guys like, everyone likes to assume a lot, but it's a lot easier to do insights and stuff. And let me help you not assume. Based on that, you've worked with the Guardian a lot and know they're pretty vague with what they mean, but more or less what you got from that is that if you are patient in this moment, there will be an opportunity. But
that's what
you'll have to be willing to take that opportunity.
It also
and
means
don't let your pride get in the way.
Fucking die.
But that's what you know from the Guardian at least. You don't know what the opportunity is though.
Let me just.
Well, I'm down to run. I'm down to run.
Yeah, I want to see how far my movement is here.
Yeah,
it's 25 feet, and that would take me 25.
Well, you can't go through the rock.
You know you are slower than humans.
I am zooming. Holy shit, with Misty Step. Okay, and that's a bonus action too, right? So I could cast something and then get the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
So theoretically, you could dash.
Well, you can't use 2 spells, but you can use a cantrip or something.
I can't use 2 spells, but I can use a cantrip.
You can't cast like 2 like leveled spells, but you can use a cantrip and a spell.
Well, what you could do is you could dash and then also Misty Step. So you use your dash as an action, so it doubles your movement speed, and then you Misty Step.
To make fog?
Yeah, you don't have effective. You do have people who are much higher than you. It'd be like 5 squares, so it wouldn't be super effective.
Well, you have to think about it, Peebus. The guy that's next to Hawkins isn't going to opportunity attack because he doesn't have a sword, right?
Well, he might have the opportunity to attack Hawkins.
Like 25 feet squares?
With his hand.
Like that?
No, 1 square, like 5 feet.
1 square. Okay, then.
But I will say it'll be really scary to leave right now because if we're all gone, Hawkins might take some damage.
I can
Same
run.
for
I have,
Kira.
I have
Yeah,
expeditious
Hawkins
retreat.
can zoom.
Well, I know, but it won't be your turn.
I'll take it. Whatever. Fuck it.
So I can't cast 2 spells?
That's unfortunate. Could you tactician yourself upwards or no?
Phoebus, why don't you just dash? You
I was
use
going-
like
I can,
Go ahead.
I was gonna Misty Step and then run out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You dash, you take 10 feet up, and then Misty Step, and then take the rest of your movement.
What is dash?
It's
Dash
doubles
dashing
your
doubles
movement as
your
an action.
movement speed as an action.
What the hell?
So you'll
Okay,
get 50
what I
feet of
wanted to do
movement
is do
plus
something
Misty
so that the
Step.
rest of you could get out easier. Because I don't want to kind of.
I don't think you can.
What kind of spells do you have?
You can look. Yeah.
Well, you guys can all look at each other's stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Technically, if you wanted to, I mean, Hawkins has you can hold your movement. Hawkins has the ability to give people movement. You can all hold your movement to run, like hold your action to dash when Hawkins do that movement, and you guys all take some of the movement and run at the same time. But that would be another turn, I guess.
And I can't use 2 spells unless I can use a cantrip.
So I'm pretty sure Hawkins can do that to any amount of people.
I think so. Let me check.
Does anyone perhaps need fog to get the fuck out? Because that would probably give you something against an opportunity attack, right?
Like, if they don't see what direction we run, fog could be useful.
Yeah, but they do have an advantage. in
Yeah,
front of
but
you
they have
and
people
behind you
at height advantage.
on both sides of
Alright.
you. I will say, I'll give you 30 seconds to choose something.
Okay, well then I will get the fuck out with. I'll press the digitation, put a fog thing on
On
top of Hawkins,
Okay.
and then Misty Step 2 over. Well, actually, fucking. I will.
You have to remember, you have to be able to see it where you're going. So you might want to
Wait,
take
do
your
I?
movement a little, and then like you can take a step and then teleport, and then use the rest of your movement.
But then I would get off at one of the attacked.
You can. No, he may not. Until he's focused on Hawkins.
Okay, well then, I'll fucking.
When you move up, I want you to make a perception check. Newt,
I
you
guess
see,
I
you see
will.
Newt right away. Newt's like looking at this rock, and he's not really
Okay.
paying attention to his surroundings. When you turn the corner, you can pretty easily see in the distance something very familiar. You see a man riding a pig coming down the road,
What the
and
hell?
you see he's strumming a lute. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Can
His
I
eyes are
insight to see if
closed.
this is what the Guardian was talking about?
I don't know if that's much of an insight. That's kind of your own insight to choose if that's what you think.
Do I think that?
I don't know. That's you yourself. Choose a player.
Oh. Is it? Just can you tell me?
I don't know. You have to choose if you think that's opportunity.
Figure it
Okay,
out, man.
Not then.
I mean, you can choose
I
if it's
will
not, but
go.
they said be patient, and something's happened now.
Well, even if I do be patient, it will go to my friends instead. So I will Misty Step, go, and I still have 20 feet. 20.
Talk to him.
20 feet.
You see, as you get to him, he's strumming his lute. And the ignorance
No
of
time to
a
talk.
man.
I'm gotta go.
What the? Hello? Oh, hey there. Strange. Oh wait, sorry, I don't know. He turns his head. I don't know you.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
You said I can dash?
Well, you bonus action and you just moved. If you want to use your main action, you can run.
You already used your main action because
You
you
just
used your
pressed the
cantrip.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So you can.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's
Okay,
it.
perfect. You see as he's like, what the heck? And then the pig keeps moving, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. The pig kind of comes around the corner. And he rounds this corner, and suddenly all of you notice that Shlomo Pig Rider's here. And he's like, wait, Sorg lad, he's back there. And he turns to the corner. Oh. Hello.
As soon
This
as I
is
see
awkward.
them, I'm gonna instantly go, if you help us live, I will tell you anything you want to know.
Kira, I want you to also do, Kira and Hawkins, I want you both to do a perception check as well.
If it makes you
Why
feel
not
better,
me?
we kicked Stevo from the
Well-
party for being mean to you.
You're behind a rock. You can't see what they're looking at. Before you turned, and just, the reason you turned, you didn't turn because you saw him first. You heard him talking afterwards. The first thing both of you saw was the expression on Willie Rose's face drop instantly. Loves, you better not be with him, are you?
No, sir.
Pig Rider, you're not with him, are you? You're not, right? And he's, as Shlomo Pig Rider looks up, oh, well, it's you. No, trust me. I was taught, he looks around. Very recently I was taught a lesson that I shouldn't act so friendly as if I know someone that I don't. As far as I'm concerned, we're strangers, and my mother always said, don't help a stranger who won't be willing to help you back. So, I think I'll be on my way.
We'll help you.
Oh,
We'll help you.
I heard your friend over there say something, but what was that?
Come on, we'll give you some good stories. Come on, oh, sorry about Stevo, he's a twat.
Well, sorry to say, but, turns out, I would like, he looks around. You know what I want to hear. Go ahead.
We can't tell you right here. Not with all these ears. You know that. You know that.
Okay, well, I'll be on my way. And you see as Willie Rose sighs in relief. He says, and he sighs in relief. He reaches up. And he's like, and he takes a cigarette out of his mouth. Hey, you, halfling. We don't have any business with you, just with them. We'll let you go. That doesn't need to be a problem like last time. And you see Shlomo looks up and he kind of smirks and his eyes squint again as you see he does a lot and his mouth opens up. Oh, well, I'm not worried about that. Last time didn't go very well for you, did it? You need double the many you need here to help me. As he does like a fake cigarette to mock him. As you can tell very easily that Shlomo and Willie Rose have some kind of beef. As he says, I was going to put you in jail the other day, don't you remember? Love. Don't make me change my mind. You're free to go. Yeah, whatever. As you see as he starts walking. You better start whispering as I'm walking by.
What did he want to know again?
As you look at him, he looks at you quizzically.
Alfonso.
No, he looks at you quizzically. You know what I want.
Wait,
As he leans into you, says, "Powerful people are looking for powerful items, aren't they? How informative."
Isn't fucking this robber guy here because he knows we're with the Hermes Knights?
No.
Well,
he knows
he,
that
like,
he
overhear
yeah, he
us
knows that
saying
you
though?
he knows that you got the badges from Alfonso, but he doesn't necessarily know exactly why. But you know those badges are like priceless, literally priceless, and you guys have no
Then
one
you can
protecting you.
tell the bard that we have them, if he knows that we have the blossom badges.
Well, the bard doesn't really care, but you know what the bard wants. The bard is not Shlomo Pig Rider.
The bard wants to know how we got employed.
No, he wants to know your mission. Because he said, "What's your mission?" And he's like, "I'll tell you." And he said, "We're powerful people want powerful items." That's all you told him. You didn't tell him any real information beyond what someone could assume in the first place. And you see he's starting to walk.
Do people know that Chronos is alive?
Yeah,
There's wanted posters all
because
over
there's
the door.
wanted posters.
Right. So people know that Chronos is alive, but he doesn't know that
They at
we're
least,
looking for Chronos, right?
no, they at
No.
least haven't been
He has no
caught.
idea what
And
your
we
mission
also
is.
don't know if we'll die instantly for saying anything.
All right, guys. Guess I have to tell him if we want to.
She should do it. Do it. Fucking do it, bro.
Hey, I just yell out, "We're working for Chronos, not help us!"
Oh, a mission from Chronos. He kind of smiles at you. Thanks for paying off the information from last night, sweetheart. As he continues walking.
You bastard.
Hey,
Now we gotta kill him.
he kind of smiles and says, "As my mama said, don't help someone who won't help you more. That's payment for yesterday." As he starts, he's about to walk past you, Dintia. He's about to reach you, Hawkins.
What if we
Never.
paid you some? What if we told you something else?
As he starts walking, you better start whispering.
He's in the volcano.
Who is? As you see Willie Rose, what are you whispering about over there, love?
Chronos.
Just hurry on your way. Hurry on your way.
Just past the marshes. That's where he is.
How do you know this? As he starts walking,
Alfonso
even more.
sent us to look for him. We saw him there.
Now what'd you do about it? As he starts walking a little bit more.
He caught us, and he gave us this. And I like flash him the slave collar.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good luck.
Is that good enough payment? You cunt!
As he starts walking, and he looks at Willie Rose. Well, I'll be on my way now. Mama said don't worry about any strangers. And as he walks by, Willie Rose says, you see as Willie walks by, he says, he doesn't say it quietly, as he puts his cigarette in his mouth. And Willie Rose doesn't seem overly intimidated, but you can tell his confidence has kind of dropped. He has a few sweats, and you can see that his hands are shaking just a little bit. You can tell Willie Rose is scared of this guy. You don't know exactly why, but you can tell that even in this situation, he's a little bit scared of him. As he smokes on a cigarette and says, you better not act so cocky, love. We'll let you go today, but mess with it again, short stuff, and...
I have an idea.
He goes
okay,
on.
I need to... Tell me he didn't just walk away, like completely, right? He's not
He's walking past Willie Rose, and they're talking right now.
Well, I'm more so thinking, will he still be around by the time my turn starts?
Probably.
Okay,
At least around the corner.
hear me out, guys. What if I shoot? What if I shoot his pig and then say it was Willie?
Do it.
You think? Okay, you know what? Sure, why not? Like while we're running, we could do that.
Absolutely.
Sure.
As he walks by, you hear the two of you here, at least the two are closest, and even probably Newt to some extent. And it seems Rufus is really watching this very curiously. As Willie says to him, "Well, don't act so confident, love. We're letting you go today, but we won't forget what you did. You little short halfling. You weird little halfling. We'll teach you your lesson eventually." And he's walking past. He's like, yeah. And whenever he hears short, you see him stomp on his pig.
Oh, he didn't
turns.
like that.
Turns and he says, "Seems you didn't learn your lesson, so let me help you. Next time you come after me, you should bring at least double the men, and then maybe I'll be a little worried. And I will forgive you this once, but talk about my height again, and I swear on my name, Shlomo Pig Rider, that I will ensure you never find the afterlife." And Willie seems to instantly start sweating. As it looks like he's about to say something, but he doesn't. And so he keeps walking, and then Hawkins, the three of you hear something from in front of him, as one of the guards says, "Yeah, we're not scared of you, you little short halfling. Yeah, try us, I dare you." And Willie, you see Willie's face turns pale as the guard behind this rock, or the bandit behind this rock says that. And well, I guess it's time to add Shlomo Pig Rider to this initiative.
And now we leave Shlomo. Fuck that guy.
Well,
Now we have to make him like us.
True.
you see
We don't
the first
have to. You just
Shlomo
leave.
casts. Let me see. You see, the first thing he does is he casts this here. He's going to get all these guys. Just about. As he casts a spell on the ground, as things start shaking all around, as rots start flying. Each of these people need to make me a con save, otherwise, well, you will not be okay.
That was really bad damage.
It was, but you know, it is what it is. I'll just do it to you. You see as two of these guys instantly. How do I split these guys? Two of them take full damage. You see as Willie Rose turning pale as it starts shaking. He starts shaking, and you see as these rocks come up and stab him in the legs. You see as he is grievously in pain. Wait, did I just add... Oh shit, that's half damage. Oh no, I didn't. I'll do that. You see the one instantly falls to the ground, just about. Even the one on the rock. You see as he's hit. You see as he falls off the rock. And he's doing a take. Someone roll me 1d6 damage, please. I don't care who. First one I'll take.
Whew. Actually,
5
that's good.
damage.
Good job.
You see he falls to the ground, hits his head, and you can see that he's barely breathing. And you see Shlomo turns around. Hell. I was going to help them anyway after the information, but you guys made me even more mad than I already was. As, well, the turn is...
Wait, did he say he was going to help us?
That's what you heard.
Yes,
Said
he
gonna
said he was
anyway.
going to help us anyway, so... This guy is a troll.
Well, he is a bard.
He seemed
He's
he was
like
trying to... He seems like he was trying to get a little bit of revenge on you guys. He seems he enjoyed watching you guys so panicked.
Fucking Shmee, fuck with us even when he's not in the campaign.
Shit. You see this guy... Oh, that's not right. Oh, fuck. This guy jumps up and runs towards him. And he's going to try and swing. But he seems very unsteady on his feet. As he runs over. As he swings. As he swings, and he does actually make contact with Shlomo Pinrider. Let me move him out of the way so I know who I'm hitting. I really got to get better at this damage. Not double damage. Where's full damage? There we go.
Maybe this guy will get
See,
super injured and we can kill him too.
Do you want to? Oh my god.
Oh, wait, did I see the fucking shatter?
You know, you heard. I think. Let's read the spell real fast. At some point, choice 10-foot spear. 3d to known that's one creature. Such stone, crystal, metal, disadvantage on the saving throw. Also takes damage. I would say you see a sudden loud ringing noise. You would have heard. And that ground start shaking, almost like an earthquake.
So thank God I ran away.
You can
I'm
do
just gonna assume everyone's dead.
doing insight.
Actually,
though.
I can see them. Never mind.
Yeah, you didn't see them over there. Doing insight though, Kit. Okay, next up, the turn is going to be this guy. This bandit back here, who just got his shatter, you watch as he's going to make me a save. Should have been charisma, but I'll take it. As he starts to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He seems kind of frightened. Kid, you don't know what that was, but you know it's probably bad. Alright, next up. This guy, Newt, you're on deck. This guy comes out from around the corner, 5, 10, 15, 20. As he's trying to go around the rock, and he's going to flank you, Hawkins. It's a +2 to that, so it's a total of 16.
16 to hit?
Yeah, he's flanking, so he's a +2.
Yep.
3 points of damage to you, Hawkins. You see, Kira, you see suddenly a man runs out from behind a rock and stabs Hawkins in the back, but doesn't seem very deep. Doesn't go far through his scales.
I'm just back at my regular health. I just lost my temp.
Alright, next up, it is going to be Newt. Newt, you don't know exactly what happened as you're behind this rock, but you heard kind of what's happening, and you pretty easily can tell that it seems Shlomo Pigrider has more or less joined the fight, and you would have heard them yelling all this information at him.
Okay. Well, for one, I want to get up on this rock, but I can't because it's a wall.
I can move you up here.
Perfect. I assume I get up there, no problem.
We're moving back to music. Yes, easy enough.
Do I get +2 since I'm height advantage now, or is it still not high
Yes.
enough?
You get +2.
Actually, how high is this like little rock thing to the right?
What do you mean,
It
rock
seems
thing?
like it's kind of angled up, so I could get even higher if possible.
It's not ain't up enough. It's more or less, it's just like maybe 2 foot higher, but that wouldn't do much for you. It's just like a step up. It really wouldn't matter much at all.
Okay.
It's just, it's an easier way to get
Yeah, I'm going to shoot Willie Rose.
Sure, go ahead. You have a +2 to hit.
Cool.
You see, as you climb up, Rufus looks to you, and Willie Rose sees you as well.
Let me make sure I don't have anything for my risk dice that I want to use real fast. I'm actually going to use my 1 risk dice to roll Bite the Bullet.
Yep.
And that gives me HP.
How much?
Gain temporary HP.
Just
equal to number rolled on the dice plus Constitution modifier.
All right, go on. Roll your risk dice first.
Yeah, I am. Nice.
Yeah, but, your risk dice are 1d8? That's really good.
Yeah. And then it's +4.
Perfect. You regain that?
Yep.
All right, and let's do your attack on Willie Rose. You have a +2 to whatever you roll.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're doing a sharpshooter?
Yep.
Okay. You see it
does not hit.
It shoots down.
That would have been crazy damage.
It shoots down, but it bounced off the wall beside him. And you see, you were a little thrown off because you looked up and you see this ground, how things are still falling and shaking. And it threw you off a little bit, but you totally missed. As he looks up at you.
Double 6s? Holy shit.
As you see Willie Rose looks around. Boys, loves, this has just got a lot harder. I suggest you start taking it more serious. These aren't easy marks anymore. As he's here, as he turns to Shlomo Pedretta, he seems like he's nervous, but now that he knows that there's no getting out of this, he seems to be regaining his confidence. I suggest you all take him more serious. He took me out and 6 of us by himself yesterday. I don't trust the pig.
Can I actually take my movement to go up to the right? Like
where?
Towards the
that's going down. That's you can go up there, but that's going down towards the ground. You won't have a line of sight.
Oh, is it?
Yep. That's an easier way up. That's how Rufus got him.
Oh, okay. Then I will stay here.
All right. What else for you?
That's it. He's everything.
All right. We're gonna start speeding this up. Sleepy-eyed Rufus. He looks at you and he kind of he just kind of looks at you and smiles. All of you can feel the gaze of Rufus at all points. He doesn't seem to be doing anything, but you can tell he is still creepily watching, doing his thing. And Hawkins, you kind of remember what you heard yesterday, how he even has an urban legend about him that's called the Maplewood Lurker. And he has this weird thing where he just likes watching people. And it's creepy. It doesn't affect you guys, but it's definitely throwing you off very slightly in the battle. Oh, did that give you temporary HP? Is that what that thing did?
Yeah.
That's really good then.
So I have 11 temp
10,
HP
15,
now.
20, 25, 30. Kira, this man runs up to you.
He better.
Yes. And he is going to try and hit you with a scimitar. He swings at you, and as he swings, you're kind of...
the sound he makes.
he hits his war cries. He runs, ah! And as he tries to swing, he hits the branch as you're under a very low-hanging tree, and his scimitar gets stuck in one of these branches.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
You feel like you'll have advantage attacking this giant's turn if you decide to do so. The man up top, he pulls out his crossbow, and Newt, you can see, well, you don't see it, but you're going to feel as an arrow flies into you.
Ow!
You take 4 points of damage.
He says, ow, ow, owie.
As you realizing this guy has shot you twice, and you might want to take care of him as he's a pretty big nuisance. You can't see him, but you should be able to see him. He is the one over there on the boulder who shot you in the first place. This one is going to try and wrestle his sword away from you, Hawkins. Roll me. You can do either a strength save or a death save.
Can I do athletics still?
No, this is going to be a save.
Or
fuck.
Strength save then.
He's rolled. Oh, you see it?
Oh.
You see he's fighting, and he gets it out of your hands, or he's like holding on to it. And you realize that he doesn't have access to it completely, but it's back kind of in his hands, and you feel like you're losing grip on this. I'll let you roll me a luck dice. See if you can still hold on to him. music previous.
What?
Listen to
Smart.
music.
Plus 25.
Was it mine?
Yeah, you know listen.
Hey, yo.
Switch here.
No, it's really quiet by default.
Oh, you should be able to turn up at this time.
So I barely even know if something's gonna start.
You're still holding on to it pretty well. He hasn't got out of your hands, and you figure if you can do a decent enough job next turn, you can get it back from him without losing your action.
Right.
Alright, next up, the Jackal. Jackal stands there, still watching. It actually gets up on the rock, and it's watching even more now. You watch as Sir Oinkalot, who still has Shlomo on his back, jumps up. He turns around on his two heels, and what you saw him trying to do to Stavros, he quickly does to this bandit in front of him. As he rolls... Oh, wait, the hell? Did he roll a crit? I'm so confused. Why does it look like this? Oh, I think I know why. Actually, wait, do I know why? Why did it roll like this? I don't know why it rolled like that. I'm just gonna say he did 12 points of damage, which completely kills his.
Well, his 12 was to hit.
Oh, wasn't? Why is it so? Why is
Yeah.
it green? Why is it green then? Like it's a crit.
I don't know.
It's really weird.
Because that was his 1d20 plus 5.
Well, he still hits this guy
It's-
anyway. This guy still dies.
Oh,
That's so weird. Okay. We'll look at that later.
that's crazy. His hooves just fucking explode his head.
It does. He jumps up.
Crits on a 7.
You hear the same thing you had heard from whenever Stavros almost got it. You hear the whistling sound as it blows up his head as he falls. A bandit climbs up on this rock, and I just totally left the scene. The bandit is, you see he's trying to fumble to find a crossbow, but realizes he doesn't have one, so he's going to try and throw a dagger at you, Hawkins, at disadvantage. Actually, no, that 5, 10, 15, 20, it's barely in range. 10. As he
Misses.
throws a dagger at you. You see the dagger flies, hits the rock beside you, and bounces to the ground. Damn it! Why didn't I have a crossbow? Next up is going to be Shlomo Pigrider. As he is going to try and get a feeling of what's going on, as he sees all of you are currently fighting. He is going to... he's going to cast... How bad are you guys looking? He's going to cast a... You can't see Kira, but he knows where they are. So he's going to jump off his pig. 5, 10, 15. He's going to circle around kind of between these two. He's going to cure wounds on you, Kira. He sees he runs around. He sees he's pretty quick for what you'd have expected. As he runs around... Yeah, pardon me, you damn loser. As he runs past Willie Rose, who tries to slap him, but he doesn't really have a good hit on him, as he casts Cure Wounds on you, Kira. And you're going to be healed for 6 points of damage. As he is then going to stand here and get ready. Next up, Hawkins, your turn.
Alright, so without an action, am I allowed to try and wrangle this sword back?
Yeah, you can try it without an action. It'd be probably a bonus action, unfortunately, to be.
Okay, is that strength?
Well,
Athletics
yes.
again, or a saving throw?
I'll let you do athletics.
You're a babe.
Well, let's see what he rolls, I guess. He's going to do a strength save.
No.
You see as he kind of grabs it and it's out of your hands. You still have your action, though.
Okay, oh shit.
Oh, I see why
Can
that's
I
a crit
use...
now. Sorry, I was looking at something. You go ahead. Say what you're doing.
Can I use my action to try and, like, emulate Aldanya's dance? And, like, just try and use that as a way of, like, dodging these attacks I keep getting?
Firstly, do me a performance check and also a dexterity check.
Okay. Fuck at both of these.
You're going to decide your action.
Performance, yeah.
Okay, and do a dex check as well.
Okay.
You see as Hawkins kind of it looks kind of strange at first, but Newt, you and Kira, and Kit, if you're not running, if you look backwards, you kind of see
I'm zooming.
Hawkins start doing this weird motion, and it looks pretty good. You can kind of tell it looks like he's trying to imitate what Aldenia did, except he doesn't have all the grace yet. And he doesn't have all the spirits. But suddenly he starts moving in strange ways, almost as if he's listening to music. Then Shlomo Pig Rider looks at you, and you see that he hesitates as he looks at you.
He's cringing.
No. You see he looks at you,
doing?
and his
Swills
eyes,
accidentally
his
hit the emote
eyes,
button.
his eyes widen as he says, "Well, I'll be damned. I know there's a dancer among you all." As he starts strumming his lute. Fdum, fdum, fdum. I want you to roll a 1d20. As he is now adding to your performance. And it feels like you feel like your confidence is
So
raising.
1d20?
1d20. You feel like your confidence, the goal is to over 10. Yes.
Okay.
You feel as if he's raising your confidence, and through this you realize, though you're not very effective in dodging with this death check, you can see you still have a lot of openings to your first trying this. You're realizing you're feeling very confident in yourself. You can tell that this feels natural to you. It feels very, very natural. And as the music starts strumming, you feel your arms start to flow along with every strum. You move in a certain way. And the people in front of you, they look like they're judging you. They look like they're confused. But then you close your eyes as if you don't wish to see their judgment. And as you start moving, as your movements get more and more beautiful, I wish to give you, as you got over a 13, I wish to give you inspiration for working on getting your level 2 skills. And you now can use the sword dance. You unlock that ability from your level 2 skills.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
But I will not allow you. I will not allow you to properly use it now. But you have unlocked it at the very least. But you have taken the dodge action, and I'll allow the dodge action as a bonus action if you want to do something else.
Oh, great.
But
I guess I'll cast.
You feel very, very empowered by this music and what you've just done.
I was willing to take the L and lose my action there.
Kira and Newt, you're almost awestruck by Hawkins, not because it looks great, but because he is really pulling some stuff off that you've never seen him done before. He's never acted like this before. But please do what you wish.
I guess I'm gonna magic missile our friend over here,
Willie Rose?
Willie Rose.
Yes, as it auto hit, it will not have to dodge anything. So go ahead. You wish all 3 to hit him or 1?
Okay. Yes.
Also, I wish to ask you guys which way you want to
Actually-
do it. I've learned that technically magic missile is only 1 damage roll. Do you guys want to keep that, or do you want to roll all of them separately? That's a roll we can choose together.
I don't mind.
I
Actually.
think it's up to the people who actually use it.
Okay, what do you think?
No.
Wait, what was that? The damages?
The official ruling is that you roll damage 1 time, and that's what they all take. Or we can choose to do it another way where you can roll all of them individually.
You can choose Peep.
Also, Swills, if you could take care of the guy up on the rock, it'll free up my turn to hit Willie. Because
Guy
it's
on
either
the
I'm
rock.
hitting... if the guy on the
Oh, this
rock
one.
who's hitting with his crossbow doesn't die, then I'm going to have to kill him.
I think.
Oh my god, I
I'll,
forgot about something else. I want you, whenever you guys attack someone, please target them. So you can click them and hit F, I think, or you can double click them. So whenever you're attacking someone, please target the person you're attacking. And I think it'll automatically apply damage to them.
Oh.
I
sick.
think. Maybe not. But
I'll
well,
give it a
you-
shot
actually, no.
next time.
Target
Hey.
them because it'll allow you to use your animations on your spells if they have any.
Peep, do you want to use 1 roll or roll for each magic missile?
I think. Roll for each.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Because
who-
I
who'd
think if everyone gets a different damage, it's more dynamic.
I'm gonna do 1 on this guy and 2 on this guy.
Okay, please target both of them. And I think you can
I
hit
can do
shift.
1 at a time. So
think you
that's,
hit-
that's only 1 magic
What,
missile.
can you hit
That's fine.
shift and click 2 or what? I think you hit shift and click both of them or no?
Okay, I can.
And cast your
But I
mutation.
don't know how it will do the damage though, because.
Well, I'll figure it out if it doesn't
How
work.
will it-
It'll be fine. Just,
Okay.
you cast your spell.
So 3.
Do you want to see the
Wow.
animation? Yes, no, maybe.
I see it.
The guy on the ground falls over. As he looks like he's about to stand up, suddenly he's hit as his head flames back as he falls on the ground, dead. The ones
Well,
up
he'll
top.
take 3, then I'll do the damage for the other ones, like manually.
I plan on adding more animations to you guys. I plan on customizing them as well for your weapon attacks and for your spells. So
Sounds
be
awesome.
sure to try and
Nice.
always target.
Nice.
And the other guy takes 9 damage.
Nice. So
Three
try to
hitting?
always target. Guy up top. I
Oh,
think.
sick.
Well, he's attacking the one across from you, not the one who was shooting in the back.
Oh.
But yeah, always try and target, and I can help remind you guys. All right.
Sick.
Perfect. What else for you? Well, I think that's probably it.
That's my turn, yeah.
Willie Rose, looks around. Oh. Damn, this is a nuisance. As he is going to try and consider who the hell he should attack. He's probably considering Shlomo Pigrider as the biggest threat. Probably. We can't disadvantage your attack. He won't attack him because he's so close. He actually probably considers Newt the biggest threat then. He looks up to you, Newt. He takes out a cigarette. Loves, it would just be so much easier if you'd surrender. We won't kill you, but we probably will kill this little halfling. I'm telling you, it's only gonna be worse if you don't surrender. I'd like to say I appreciate your fighting spirit, but
It just mocks him. He goes,
it's hard being a romantic. Tragic it is. Fine, fine. I surrender. As you see, he puts his hands up. I surrender. Just kidding. He shoots you, Newt.
he misses.
He might. As he shoots.
He does not miss terribly. It's
21. As he does
That
6 points of
hits.
damage to you.
it's not that bad.
You sure are a nuisance. You up there? As he's going to bonus action, throw a dagger at you. You're 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Somebody get his dagger.
Well, I'm also higher up.
Yes, but he has clear line of sight of you. So in
Oh.
D&D, higher
Yeah,
up
that
does not add
hits.
anything because it goes to an angle. So no matter how high you are, you're still the same distance. So even if you're 100,
Yeah.
120 feet up right now, you'd still be... Oh, you'd be 120 feet up, I guess, technically. But
Yeah.
as you see, Newt takes a shot to one shoulder, and then a dagger sticks into the same arm. Surrender! I'm telling you.
Was
Kit.
that good? Did you like that, people?
That was a really good noise, yeah.
Kit, you hear these cries of Newt and some of the screams.
Oh yeah, they're
Combat's still
absolutely
happening.
dead to me right now. They're all dead.
Well, I will. It's not your turn yet, but I will ask you to think about if Kit would abandon them. If he notices,
No, he's gone. He
well,
thinks
if he
they're
no-
absolutely dead.
well, if he notices the plan was for all of you to run and you notice that they're not getting out, you should definitely consider that. Kira, your turn.
Here's what Kit heard. Kit runs away, passes the guy. He goes in, and then I hear Kira scream that we work for Chronos, and then I hear a loud shatter, and then vibing. So
Wow.
I'm absolutely
It
sure
is-
they're dead.
What
I'm sure that bard just killed
And
everybody.
Newt just screamed.
I'm not going to stop, but you have worked with them for over a month and a half. You've been through a shit ton. It's up to you if you wish to.
Is that
It's your turn.
how far realistically a kid is?
Yeah, he literally
Yeah,
ran that far.
that's exactly where I am.
How far is that? Is that 45 feet?
Yeah, he can hear everything. If you scream at him, he can easily hear you. You
Look
see
at
he's
a
running,
rock.
though. You know he's running.
I'm gone.
I have a rock.
He's not gone yet, but he's that far away. Yeah, you have a rock.
Yeah, this douchebag's in front of me. I don't care. I'm gonna look at Peep. I'm gonna look at Kit. I grab a rock, and I'm gonna chuck it at his head.
Okay. Roll to hit. I don't know why
Hopefully-
I'm literally smoking a pencil here like I'm Willie Rose. I'm way too into the character.
It was Willie Rose IRL.
Go ahead, roll to hit. Oh, you hit him. Kira, Kit, as
It's
you're
not.
running,
It's not a magic stone, by the way. It's just a regular stone, but
well, the only difference would be it do magic damage, I think.
yeah. So it's just physical damage instead. So
Kit,
the rock is like a 1d4, I think.
suddenly, in the back of your head, 7 points of damage as you
As
face
I'm yelling, Kit, turn around!
I'm at 3 HP now.
You are super hurt after that one. Oh my god, what the fuck just
Why
happened?
did it take me there? What the fuck?
What did you just do? What just happened?
I think that was Misty Steps.
Yeah, did I just Misty Step here?
I think you did.
What the fuck?
What that happened? Oh shit, I moved you farther.
Yeah.
But no, you're hit in the head. You feel painful, but now you know that they're calling you back. But it's up to you. It's your turn. Unless Kira has. Kira, what else do you want to do?
It is. Okay.
I just yelled out Kit, and while that's
Now that he's
happening-
1 HP, I don't think he wants to come back.
Yeah, I'm
you're fine.
absolutely not coming back.
Well, good. I mean, if you're gonna keep running, go run. I guess. I didn't realize you had that low HP.
Oh
He's a
my
wizard.
god. I gotta hit hard and then
That's
he's
just
Mofab, he
fucking-
was just max HP, and now he's 1
I'm just letting you know, you did more
Most
damage
HP.
than me getting shot in the face.
Yeah. Okay, Kit, your turn. Unless Kira.
What?
anything
No,
else
no.
Do it.
I am going to. What is it? Yeah, I guess I don't really care if they hurt me. Oh fuck! Is my jackal there?
Yeah, he's over there.
It's
he's
chilling there.
He's on the rock looking around. He's watching. No one's paying him any attention. He's just a little jackal. Not yet, at least. Who
It's more
knows?
I want to like get into an angle and burning hands these people. Whatever.
Well, if you climb up a little bit, you might. Depending on how you angle it. Or if you take an opportunity attack, I'm sure you can.
You already used your
You
action.
can, you can.
Oh yeah, I
use
did.
your-
I did. I already attacked it. So I'm just gonna use what is it? I'm gonna use healing word.
Mhm.
Oh, Hawkins is already full.
You know this guy would not be an opportunity attack.
I need
His,
healing.
This guy's sword is stuck in this tree. You can move. If you wish to move and heal Kit, or if you wish to move and heal someone
Where's
else.
Kid? Is Kid still on that rock?
You see him.
I'm all the way out, yeah.
You see Kit. Newt's above
I
you.
don't know.
You
I'm
can't
on the
see him
rock.
from here. You can't see
All
him
right.
from
So
here. There's a tree
if Newt's
blocking
on the rock, then I'm going to. I'm gonna cast. What is it? Where are you? Healing word,
you.
which
Okay.
is a bonus action. Gonna heal him for. I guess heal him for 5. Thank God.
Newt. You healing Newt.
Yeah, I'm healing Newt. 'cause he needs
You
healing, right?
you
Where
cannot
could
see
you
Newt
me,
from here. You're under a tree. This tree's blocking your view. You have to move some to be able to see Newt.
Okay.
Are you in
so-
range of me?
If you move,
Take a
Um,
5-foot step.
this guy can't opportunity attack you anyway. His sword is stuck in the tree, in the branch.
Oh no.
There you are.
Yeah, you can see him up there. He's like 10
Alright.
feet higher than you. You can barely see.
Oh, yeah. Well, Newt, or what is it? You're too far away. So Newt, I heal you a healing word.
Yes.
You re-roll because the last one didn't work, right? So you get a better number.
Oh,
No.
true. No,
You did 5
you
points of
heal
damage.
5. And I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's. I guess I'll be the end of my turn.
You
as
suddenly
I-
feel as you feel this warm sensation on your back as where the dagger fell out. You see it starts closing some. Kit, your turn. You've been hit in the back of the head. You heard Kira. And,
Okay. So, last turn, I sprinted, heard something. I saw the pig. He comes over. I explosions. Now they're dancing.
well, you don't know about that
Or
part.
they were
you
playing
hear,
music at least.
You still.
And then I
you-
get fucking domed by a rock, and now I'm at 3 HP. So
If you think-
I'm.
You know they're not dead.
I
You hear.
don't know what to think now.
You hear a lot of combat, so
One-
you know combat's still blaring. Combat's not nearly over. So you know that no one's dead.
Wanna
because
know
there's
what's
still lots of
crazy?
fighting.
If I wanted to, with Kit's max HP, I could insta-kill Kit.
Probably
Well,
could.
No
a lot
death
of
saves.
them.
I could insta-kill Kit.
That's
It could
really good to
instantly
know,
die if he's
thank
not
you.
careful.
Shots.
Yeah, that's just
Like
it's
if
funny
you were
because-
in
Okay.
if you were in the line of sight and I shot a shot and I rolled a 1, I could just insta-kill you on accident.
I think I'm going to say we take a 5-minute break because I got pee, or maybe a 2 or 3 minute break.
Okay.
And during this time, Kit, what I want you to think about is it's not obviously as a player, obviously you should go help them in theory, but as a character, I want you to really think about it and like morality. This is like a morality question. Do you go back and help your friends, or do you run for the hills? Because you do keep in mind you do have dead men walking, and you're close to death. So keep that in mind too. But is your morality strong enough to think to overcome that?
I'm
Do
so-
you have
oh my
enough
God.
of a bond with your friends?
I mean, he isn't technically 25% HP yet, though.
Is he not?
I'm sure there was
yeah,
a
you're
good
right.
reason
Actually, he's
to
not
hit you with
critical.
that rock.
Actually, you're not critical yet. So you're right. You're not.
No, I'm
you're not there yet.
25%.
Well, you're not
Well,
critical.
25% is 2.5. You're at 3.
Of 12?
Your max HP is 10, right?
It's 12.
Oh, then he is. I don't know why it doesn't show critical. Don't. Either way, keep that in mind.
Probably 'cause
I'm going to use the
it's on
restroom.
another, yeah.
Take a 5-minute break, guys. I want you to really think about the morality of Kit. And remember that Jeffrey's talked to you about stuff like this. There's a lot to think about. What would Kit do with all the stuff he's experienced so far with these people? I'll be right back.
I think Kit would just turn around and see that
5-minute
you guys
break.
were alive. What did you say when you hit me?
I said turn around.
Okay, so then I turn around and then I see you guys, and then I guess I would just come back or shoot
I
you.
was like waving,
Shoot
like,
you.
hey, we're still alive.
Sick. All right, then I would. What's magic missile?
As I find another
guy
rocket,
with the
throw it at you.
thing in the tree. No! I die instantly.
I laugh.
Imagine if you killed me there, though.
Oh man, if
That would have been really funny.
If it was magic stones, yeah, but I knew I had to throw a regular rock. I didn't realize you were that low HP. I thought you were pretty chunky at the
I
very
took
least.
2 health, and that was that low HP.
Jesus.
You literally did more than half of my health in that one rock.
Jesus Christ. Ugh, everyone here is so squishy. I might just kill Kira off and just be a tank. Like, hey,
Oh my
guys.
god. And then you fail
Stephanos'
to
twin.
roll, and then we never see you again.
Magic missile doesn't have a range, right?
I'm back. It does. 120
does.
feet, I think. It just does
120?
not
Okay,
have
so it doesn't
hits.
even matter.
The auto hits.
I would. Okay, then I'll just probably just shoot the closest guy.
Is everyone back? Are we ready to
The
keep
guy
going?
with the thing in the tree. Is everyone back?
I'm here.
We didn't go and do your
Yeah.
turn. I don't think it's even if someone's missing right now.
Okay. Then I'll
Okay.
just shoot that guy by double clicking him.
Are you, yep.
Control clicking?
If you double click, it should make a little thing come on around him.
Nope.
Or maybe hit F as well.
Click F.
Hover over and click F. Or double. Are you? Make sure
Oh,
you're
wait.
on the
I'm
right.
not on the select tool.
Yeah, make sure you're on the select tool.
Nope.
I hit double
Not
click him
that
now.
thing.
As soon as you can select them, if you double click them, it should make a little thing around them.
Spam
And if-
clicking.
And if not, you should be able to hit left click them and hit the little target thing.
Yeah?
Can you left click them? What do you, are
No.
you on the select tool like you're on player select token control?
Select token.
Are you
It should be
Select
double right click.
targets?
That's what it would.
Oh, it's double
Oh,
right
select
click.
targets.
Whoops.
There's a
if
select
you
target.
double
tool,
right click.
so I need to double right click.
Maybe it doesn't work right now. But he's figured out how to
No,
do
it does. Yeah,
So,
that was right.
Yeah, roll your damage and it should do the animation for you. As long as you're connected to him and use the spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It only took me ages to figure out how
um,
to get these things to work.
And I'm
'cause
going
there's a-
to have each rolled individually.
Yep. Well,
that
that's
is
how our
what we decided on.
that's a rule, yeah, no. So they'll always be like that.
Well,
1 takes 4. Roll the rest. As you see,
I should roll
Kit,
3 times.
explain how your spell works. I always forget that. Try to remember to explain how your spell works too, so we can have a little more flavor and a little more fun to spice up the
I can only reroll
the
it.
monotony of combat.
I have to click that to reroll it. Okay, I was clicking the wrong one.
Alright, so we have a total of 10 damage. You see as he's trying to grab this out of the tree, it blasts him. As he goes, he lets go of his sword in the tree, and he looks visibly hurt. Very bad. He's bleeding out of his nose, his eyes, his ears. As there's like, on his clothes, some of the scarf has been singed, and you can see parts of his flesh. He looks very bad. What else for your kid?
I can run a little bit.
Yeah, 30 feet of movement.
Can I go under this tree? Sure,
So
bush.
you can't really get much cover there. You can. I guess you would get a little bit cover from that guy, or you can go behind that rock, wherever you want to go.
What about this one? Would that give me cover?
A little bit. Yeah, be behind that tree and
Would
don't,
that give them cover too?
well, yeah, it won't give them cover. I'd give them cover from you, and if you wanted to attack them, you just move out from behind them.
Cool.
It wouldn't give you way too much, but it'd give you a little bit. Alright, what else for you?
And then I will go. You could have just yelled at me, Kira.
I'm just
Sure.
ignoring what he says.
Oh my god, what a
Alright.
bitch. I'm killing you.
I'm just remember what happened earlier today.
What happened earlier? What, I came into your dream? That one?
No.
Oh.
What did Peep do to you in your dream?
This guy seems still scared, but he's even more scared, so he's gonna hide behind you. This guy behind you, Hawkins, he is going to swing at you with a scimitar. He's gonna have a +2 because he's
How
swinging.
does dodge action works?
They roll with disadvantage. Thank you for reminding me. As a 15 in total, because he has +2.
15 is... Fuck, I think I have 15. Means it beats it, yeah.
Yep, so he slices into you, 7 points of damage. As you're doing your dance, but once again, you remember that even though you're really feeling it, you can realize that there's still a bunch of holes in your dance right now, and it's not helping you as much as you'd like. Alright, next up, back at the top, it is Newt's turn.
Okay. What seems the most fun here?
Honestly, I think that I'm going to just shoot this fucking Willie Rose guy again.
He seems to be making eye contact with you. So please, feel free. Did you pull out your gun?
Yeah. I fucking hit him with one of these.
As you shoot, misses. Right past his head, into the wall. As he smiles. Love, you might as well give it up. That gun will be much better in my hands. Seems you're rather incompetent. Your accuracy is not very good.
Guess I'm gonna risk dice and get more temp HP.
Do you have to do that before, or can you do it anytime?
The bonus action.
Okay, go on. How many rest dice do you have in total? 6 HP?
4.
Plus your con.
I've used 2. I get +10 temp HP.
He looks at you kind of confused. It seems like he feels like you should be losing your confidence, but it doesn't seem like you are. Looks like you're very strong in your stance, and he's very confused by it. What else for you?
What is this tile like right here?
What do you mean?
Is this like divoted down a little? I'm trying to find a way to get slight cover from the guy up top.
No, all of this up top is pretty flat. It's not... the only divoted down places are behind you. Kind of how you came up or where Rufus came up. It's pretty flat up top.
If I went down to the right, the slope area, how easy would it be to get back up, right?
You'd probably have to use about half your movement to get down or back up, either way. Depending on where you go. Or depending on like how you get down. If you just walk down that giant rock, it would just be natural. But if you try and climb down, kind of...
Yeah. I'll just stay here. It's no big deal.
You have a tiny amount of cover, but we don't really have much cover at all from this tree.
Could I angle myself in a way where the guy might hit Rufus if he shoots at me?
Well, you could try and... If you move one forward, he'd have some cover by Rufus, maybe. But not much. Rufus is sitting down.
What if I sit down?
You could prone yourself if you wanted. That'd give him disadvantage on shooting you.
Ooh, wait, that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
I would like to prone myself here.
Yeah, go ahead. Prone yourself.
Use my movement. Okay. Conditions, prone. Cool.
Epic. As you do that, you see Rufus kind of looks at you. Sure was fun. At least I think it is.
That's my turn.
Rufus still seems not to be doing anything. He's sitting down, kind of like he was on the cliffside. He's kind of kicking his legs and watching. And you can tell that him being here is definitely having an effect on his men. His men seem to be much more serious. You expect bandits... Some of these bandits are extremely wounded, and humans don't like fighting to the death. And you think they'd normally be running, but you think because their commander, even though he's not doing anything, and their vice commander here, it's making them want to stay in this fight, even though that they're teetering on, some of them are teetering on death's edge. You think normally these guys probably would have started running by now. As this one here is beside Kira, Even though it's really weak, it's going to attempt to get its sword undone. Check. That's check. Oh yeah, it is the sword. And it pulls out pretty smooth. It's wounded, but seems like he's realizing how wounded it is. He says, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do my best for Rufus and for the commander. As he pulls out a scimitar, and he also pulls out a dagger, and he attempts to swing his scimitar at you. And as soon as he swings at you, Kira, it gets stuck again in the same branch.
That's the same.
Whoa.
Why have the gods forbade me?
So unlucky.
Yikers.
And then he grabs his dagger, and he's going to try and throw it at you. And he's going to roll for his dagger. And let's see what happens here. If this man rolls another bad roll, he may just become a reoccurring villain. No, it's not that bad. A 15. Does the dagger hit?
15 hits.
You take 2 points of damage as the dagger. In his rage, you see his eyes squint. Damn you! As he throws a dagger. And it doesn't hurt you too much, but clips you in the shoulder, and it bounces off. And it clings to the ground.
Ow.
I'll get you. And it seems he's enraged. He sees like he's trying to make a statement out of you. This one up top, who's been shooting you, Newt, sees you go down, but he is going to still attempt to shoot you with his crossbow. But he will be making it with disadvantage, so let's make him roll one more time. Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
Misses.
You see as he shoots, and it almost scrapes the back of you, but you feel it hits the back of your armor, and it just kind of teeters down beside you. You know that you barely missed that. He says, God. As the next turn it goes around. This guy in front of you, Hawkins, who now has his scimitar back, is going to once again try and hit you. You think you can mess with me? You're trying to make a fool of me, why? The commanders are here! As he tries to swing at you. 8. As he misses.
Roll again in case he gets a crit.
Oh, you're right.
Crit.
A failure, thank you. As he misses, but you're dense. You'd been stabbed in the back, but you aren't. Though you have a lot of openings, you're not completely open. As you teeter on your toe and you do a spin as he misses. Stop making a fool of me! He stares at you, but it's music. It's empowering you. You don't pay too much attention to him, but you can say something if you wish. You guys are always free to say something in return whenever they talk. I allow you guys to talk.
In the zone.
On anyone's turn, you guys are free to say something. Just so you're
Talking is a full action.
I know, I'd rather you guys talk, so during your turns it's not as monotonous and just slow for you guys. I'd like for you guys to respond to what people say. Sir Ointlot is... What is he going to do? I think Sir Ointlot's... I think I know what he would do. He's going to gallop 5, 10, 15, 20. He doesn't even go around this thing here. As he swings with his horse. As you see, Hawkins, you see as he runs around the side, and Newt, you're up here as well, so you see Sir Ointlot runs behind a rock. You don't know what he's doing, but then you see a dead body be kicked out from behind the rock.
Holy shit, Sir
Yeah. Holy shit.
And now you're starting to realize why Willie Rose was so scared of these two.
I just assumed he had blackmail beef on him.
The guy up on this rock. It's finally looked around, and he's realized the guy who fell dropped this crossbow up here, so he puts up the crossbow. He uses the bolt that's in it. He's going to attempt to shoot. Who would he shoot in this situation? He can only see 2 of you, Hawkins and Newt. He's probably on. He's probably shooting Newt, as I think. He probably doesn't like the fact that Newt's beside his commander. He's going to try
Roll
and
1,
shoot you.
shoot your commander. Roll 1, shoot your commander.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going to have disadvantage, so we'll see. It's a higher odds. Definitely doesn't hit. God. And as he shoots, it flies over you, hits the rock, and bounces off to the ground. You see these guys are starting to get frustrated. Weird
Who
how
was
fun.
it that just shot at me?
The guy across from you, on the rock.
Oh, I can't even see him.
You maybe not, he's beside Willie Rose up on the rock. You know, you can't see him. You should know he's there.
This one?
No, you can ping him as well. If someone wants to. Let's see. What is
Good
this
idea.
man going? What is this man going to cast? He's going to cast He's going to turn around and he's going to look at Willie Rose, and you don't hear him say, "You didn't get me last time. This is just a losing fight, isn't it? Why don't you run away and beg your commander up there? What was his name? The Lurker? The famous creep of Maplewood? I've heard of him. Why don't you get that creep to come down here and help you?" As he's going to taunt him, and you see as in response, "I suggest, love, that you don't say such things about our commander. You'll regret it." As it seems, it's only made him more mad. And that is going to be his turn. Next up, Hawkins, you're up. You realize that these people have somewhat missed you. Your dance wasn't beautiful, but you realize that you feel like you've learned something from this. Your turn.
Yeah. Hawkins had a really stressful day. He always, if we die, it's his fault now. But he was ready to run away. He was thinking of just using Expeditious Retreat and leaving his friends. But now he just feels free. He just feels calm, collected. So he's gonna go ahead and kill 2 of these people with magic missile.
Hell yeah, dude. Like the description. Go for it. Who are you attacking? The ones around you?
These 2. Oh, I can't.
Those 2?
Oh, there we go. These 2 and also hit this guy. So
one
3.
each. Okay.
One for each.
Let's do one at a time. Roll damage for the first one you hit, whichever that is.
Okay.
And cast your spell, of course.
All right. First one for the one by Kira.
As you see,
cast the spell.
Yes. You see, Hawkins doesn't have a sword. So tell us how different it is now that you have a sword. Because usually it looks like sword.
He's still like pointing his hands at them like he's holding the sword, but there's just no sword there. So it's kind of just like in the gap where the handle would be. It's kind of just popping out of there, So he's kind of just like jabbing it, but there's nothing there.
You see, it looks like Hawkins is trying to do invisible sword play, as these missiles that look almost like swords still.
Yeah, it's like he's like shadow sword play or something like that.
Alright, roll damage for the first
one at a time.
Just tell me which one you want to hit. Which one are you hitting first?
The one by Kira.
Okay.
So he takes 2.
You watch as he's staring Kira down, and Kira, as you're looking at him, you realize this guy's very mad. He falls to the ground as he's hit in the side of the head by a missile. Well, a little sword. Ethereal sword goes through him. Ethereal.
This guy takes another.
You watch once again as this
4.
guy, as a man dies, as a crossbow falls and tumbles to the ground below him.
And this guy, he takes it again. It takes 3.
Perfect. You watch this guy irritated by you. Stop making a fool of me! He seems very enraged with you. What's up? What's into you?
And I'm going to use my bonus action to try and activate a proper blade song.
All right. Roll me a luck dice with advantage because of the music that was being played by Shulmapin.
Okay.
If you get above a 75, I'll allow you to have it completely. It's 1. One more time.
Wait, what happened there?
No idea.
That was weird.
You rolled a 3 out of 100? Jesus. Yeah, you realize, as you're trying to activate this, you realize, there's more to this, but you think you're going to have to refine it at least a little bit. You think once you have your sword in your hands, and like your sword, it'll feel much more natural to you.
Checks out.
But for the moment, you're simply imagining it, and that's not quite enough for you. All right. Anything else for you? All right. Willie Rose. He looks around. Looks like I must get more serious, loves. Looks like all my men are dying around me. And well, that does no good for us, the river rats. And I don't wish to ask my old friend Rufus to help. So I guess I need to end this quickly. Don't go crying if a few of your friends die. Because they may. As you see, he takes a 5-foot step. He points his gun at you, Hawkins, as he's having a hard time seeing Newt. As you see, as he pulls out one gun, he pulls out his gun. And you see as he flips something on his gun, and it opens up a thing, and you realize he has 2 barrels on this gun. As he's going to shoot you. Once first. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where's Willie Rose? Does he shoot you once with the gun?
I assume I'm not dodging anymore.
Hold on. Let me. You're not dodging. Let me do some quick math on my side to make sure nothing bad happens here. I was really worried about this actually. All right, hold on. What's your max HP?
Oh no, my max HP is 16.
And you currently have
I
9,
currently
right?
have 8.
You have 9.
9, yeah.
So what's also what? 16 plus 9? You're fine, I think. As you take 8, and then the crit damage is the mats, so you take a total of, well, you're not fine, but you take 20 points of damage. You're not fully dead.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
But you are
I'm
down.
unconscious.
Yes. Instantly, Newt, you're prone, so you don't really know what happens, but you heard Willie say this. But you don't really understand what has happened. As Kira, you see Hawkins fall to the ground. As Willie Rose is going to step
I'm
forward.
doing it, Kira. I'm doing it. I'm dancing.
He's going to take a step back. He's going to take an opportunity attack from... Well, this guy's using his lyre. He's not going to be able to hit him. What's he going to hit him with? I just let him roll a 1d20, see if he can hit him with a lyre. I think he would not be willing to hit him with his lyre. He steps back, and he's going to try and shoot.
That's so much damage.
That's why crits are scary with guns.
Yeah.
Especially at your level. He's going to roll that.
What's
As
Hawkins' max HP?
16.
16, yeah.
I show him a pit rider. Did shot in the back.
Okay.
Alright. That's going to be his turn. Kira, you're up. You just watch Hawkins go down.
Yeah, but I just watched Hawkins fall down onto the ground. Well,
You can see the 2 men around him
alive, they're
seem
still alive,
encouraged.
they're still-
They seem very encouraged. You hear them saying, "That's our vice commander for you. That's our vice commander."
And if Hawkins is already laying there and I do a burning hands, he's also going to
That'd be-
take more damage.
That'd be 2 failures right away.
Yeah. Okay, well, I am going to... How much HP do you have, Newt?
I'm Bing chilling.
You're being chilling? Okay.
Yeah, I have 24 HP because I have a bunch of temp HP. And if I need to, I still have 2 more risk dice, so I could get even more temp HP.
Okay.
Kid, you'd have
I
also
am
seen
going
Hawkins go down, by the way.
Alright, well, then I guess I'll take out one of my stones.
Magic Stone?
Gonna grab a magic
Sure.
stone.
Go for it. What are you doing? Step away, okay.
Is that tree in the way? That tree is in the way.
No, not enough. If you look at the shadow of it, the shadow's not really blocking your view. It's a very small trunk.
Okay.
The
sick.
leaves don't block you. But
Alright,
it's a
then
small
I'm
trunk.
gonna pick up a rock, enchant it with energy, so that's my bonus action, and then I chuck it.
Sure, go ahead. That most
18.
definitely hits.
Alright, 7 points of damage,
You watch-
20
you
straight.
watch as this man starts cheering. That's our vice commander! That's our vice commander! As a rock hits him in the side of the head as he falls over. Dead. At least unconscious. You said that'd be all for you? Or do we something else you have to do?
That'll be the end of my turn.
Epic moment. Alright. Next up, Kit.
Hey guys, it's me, Kit.
What do you want to do?
The Throne of Rihdar.
You see Kira is
would
in your
like
way. Hawkins is one
to-
down.
Perhaps. Just a little. Maybe. Just a bit. Just perhaps, maybe. Who is still alive that I can see?
You see Newt kind of crouched laying down on this rock. Kira's in front of you. Hawkins, you witnessed looking around this tree. You witnessed him get shot, domed more or less in the head as he went over.
I would like to walk, look at that guy right there,
Yes, you can see him.
and then perhaps just
He has, since you're under this tree right now, he does have +2 to his AC. He is taking cover from this tree that you're under.
What? But I see a straight line here.
Well, it depends what you're using on him, I guess. If it arches, it may be harder. If it's magic missile or something, it won't matter. Or something that's direct.
Then I would probably do magic missile is what I said.
Yeah, that's easy enough. You shoot all 3 of them?
Pew.
First level spell
maybe
slots,
just,
pew. Oh, you just got more at level 2, I forgot.
And then maybe just like a pew.
Jesus Christ. 5, 8. You watch this guy who's been a nuisance, instantly falls over dead on top of this rock.
And then I will say, pew.
Okay, what else for you?
So that guy's alive that I know. I'm gonna line myself up here. And that is it.
Alright, next up is going to be Last Masked Bandit. Now what is he going to do? He's really... Everyone's dead. His commander's there. And... Vice commander's there. And you can see Rufus is looking at this guy. And this guy looks around. I'm going to get him to do... I don't know if this guy's any good. Let's let this guy make an intelligence check. I think he's smart enough. At this moment, he looks. You see, Kira. You see him looking around. You see him looking. All of you see him looking around besides Newt. I see he's mostly looking at all of his dead compatriots. You see he's sweating, but then he looks up at Rufus, who's looking at him, and he looks down at the body who was just murdered by the vice commander, and he's looking around, obviously realizing he's by himself, and realizing you guys are a threat. As he's going to turn around, he's going to try and grab the jackal. Let's see, inventory, skills. We're going to make him do.
You know when your boss is watching and you're pretending to look busy?
Truly. That's what didn't do. That's save. Let's see, does the jackal do that? Holy shit. You see as he tries to grab the jackal. The jackal jumps off the rock and strays away almost if he saw it. As this guy is going to actually go around. He's going to go off the map. He's going to go around, and he's going to try and get some cover behind this tree and rock. Imagine he's behind this rock over here. And this tree. We'll say he's over here. That is... Actually, before he did that, he is going to throw his dagger 5, 10, 15, 20, at you, Kira.
No, he can't do that.
Yeah, throw your dagger at me, bucko.
He's gonna miss and hit Rufus.
18?
That hits me.
3 points of damage as the dagger flies, hits you in the shoulder as he quickly strays away behind here.
Ow.
Alright. That is his turn. Who's it go to next? I think it's back to Newt. Newt, you're up.
Yep. Alright. Bitch. I'm gonna shoot fucking Willie Rose again.
Alright, you stand up and use half your movement. You have a +2 to hit him.
Come on. Fucking crit him. Fuck!
-1.
Alright, well, I'm laying back down again.
Holy shit, is that funny?
Off. That would be funny.
I'm laying back down.
When sharpshooter isn't your friend.
Well, I mean,
Willie Rose sees you
fail,
jump up
so that's
and
a crit
shoots,
success, right?
He shoots past you, and he's like, "You might as well give it up there. You'll never live up.
I'm trying.
You have no right to tell me to shut up, love. You're a disgrace to the beauty of gunslinging." As Rufus watches all this
At least
happen.
my mom wasn't fucking horny while she named me.
Rufus turns to you and says, "I understand you're against him, but please." That's all he says.
Coughs out some blood. Got him.
The jackal's turn. The jackal, realizing he's a little bit more danger, runs back even a little bit more. And he stays in a certain... He kind of hides behind this tree bush, so he can watch everyone, but he trying to hides in there.
The tree bush?
Tree bush. Certain one he
The
launched.
bush tree.
I
is
agree.
Sorenlet is technically a pig. Sorenlet is just going to kind of move to some cover back here where he's gonna get shot. At least that's what it looks like. Weird halfling. Shlomo Pig Rider. Let's see, what is he going to do? Da 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 da. He is going to... He's not close enough for that. He's going to move 5, 10, 15. He's going to Cure Wounds you, Hawkins. Let me roll that for him.
What does that mean?
We get healed for this much. Oh my god. You get healed from Matt's what you could do, and you're back from consciousness.
I gain 11 HP.
Yep, and you're back on.
Hell yeah.
I will say...
Hey, I miss.
I will say make me a luck roll and see if you can still take your turn, if you're aware enough. You suddenly went up. I will say you're still recovering. You're prone.
That's fair.
I'll let you stand up so you're not prone anymore. But that's about it. You don't really know where you are. You know where you are, but you're kind of surprised. Willie Rose looks
just
around.
completely dazed and like slowly
Willie
spinning,
Rose shoots you.
like slowly just waddling around like he's trying to dance, but he doesn't know where he is.
I also want. Let me fix this.
Willie Rose just shoots you again. You die.
Since you weren't stabilized, Hawkins, you need to add a point of exhaustion to yourself.
Okay.
Every time you're healed and not stabilized first, point of exhaustion, please.
I hate exhaustion.
Exhaustion's really bad. That's why you have Kira to usually stabilize you guys first. But that's why it makes you just jump up and down.
It makes sense why it's in D&D. Like I understand why it's in the game, but I hate it. It's such a dumb mechanic.
Willie Rose is going to... I think he realizes who the biggest threat is. He's going to move up 5. And he looks like he's pointing his gun at you, Hawkins, so he smokes his sword. Oh, shit. This sure is getting bad. As he screams out, "Hey! You over there! You know who I'm talking to. If you survive this battle, you'll be promoted. I can promise it on the word of Willie Rose, your vice commander. Do not be afraid. Strike while the iron's hard." And as he screams that out, you can suddenly a guy jumps out of the bush beside you, Hawkins, and he's going to get an attack with advantage on you. You didn't know he was there. As it seems like he's inspired by Willie Rose.
What?
Is Willie Rose too?
6 points of damage coming at you, Hawkins, as a man suddenly appears beside you.
No.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Back at 5.
Don't give him another point of exhaustion.
Well, there are certain ways that work. Willie Rose is then going to point his gun. It looks like he's pointing at you, Hawkins, and he shoots. He shoots. But as soon as he shoots, it goes right past you. Hold on, what was that? Shit. He is going to. You see, Hawkins? He shoots past you, and then you can tell that he doesn't even really know what he's shooting at. You think he's shooting at Shlomo Pig Rider, but it's hard for you to tell. And you see, Kira, you see as a bullet goes past him, but then you see as a dagger. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You see as a dagger goes flying past him as well. And as the dagger flies back, it gets in front of the bullet, and the bullet, that's a 3. 3 turns that 12 into a 15. The bullet ricochets back off the dagger that he threw and hits Shlomo in the back.
Wow.
It's going to do him...
He's like Sasuke.
6 points of damage. Let's see. As Shlomo takes that. As he shoots again at Shlomo Pig Rider. He's down the dagger though. Oh baby, let's do a crit. I got killed this motherfucker. Not a crit, but I'll take it. It seems Shlomo Pig Rider is starting to look pretty bad. As he's strumming his lyre, you hear plop, plop, as he plucks the wrong strings as he's hit in the back, and then he's shot in the front. Confused as to what happened. God. This man wasn't this good last time. I must have got him up by surprise. I suggest we hurry up and take care of him. That's what you hear coming from Shlomo Pigrider. The turn changes to Kira. You just seen something crazy happen to Shlomo. You don't even know exactly what you witnessed.
I don't even know what I witnessed either. Let's see here. With Hawkins in my sight, he's up, right? Just to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to
Doesn't
cast.
look very good, though.
Doesn't look very good. I'm gonna use Healing Word one more time on him as a bonus action. He's 8 for 8.
Hell yeah, dude. 8 points of healing coming to you, Hawkins. Those are really good. There's been really good healing spells. Alright, what are you doing with your action?
Everything is fucking up, down, up, down.
You see Rufus is up on top.
Rollercoaster.
You see a man trying to duel with Hawkins, and you see Willie Rose is partially behind a tree.
Can I get on this? Is this like a tall enough rock for me to get on where my jackal was chilling at originally?
It's going to be. You don't have to climb that way. It'd be very hard to get up that way. But you know,
it'd be really hard to climb that rock.
People were getting on from the back. It seemed. You don't know if there's an easier way on the back.
When you say the back, you mean like?
They were obviously
like
bandits
over here?
got up there, so it must mean that they got up from the other side. Unless you. Oh, you mean the rock that your jackal was on?
Yeah.
That's just like
how
a 2
tall
foot.
is that?
That's just like
2
a
foot
3
rock?
foot. 3 foot
Okay,
rock.
just 2
It
foot
wouldn't
rock. Okay,
really
2
do you
foot
much. Yeah, it might give you
Okay.
partial cover, but wouldn't help you very much.
All right, I'm just gonna stand over my my cute little jackal.
All right.
We'll run past my cute little jackal. Is this good enough where I have good enough range so I can hit this guy?
Which guy?
The guy next to Hawkins.
He's behind a rock too.
Oh, so he's trapped behind a rock.
Also, whenever you go over here, you see a ladder that they use to climb up the other side of this rock.
Okay, I see that ladder. All right.
Well, that guy is behind like a 5 foot rock, so you cannot hit him from there. Like, he's like between a rock and there's a tree behind him, and that's what he was kind of hiding behind.
Okay, well then I'm
It'd
just
be
gonna make
really
my
hard.
way.
It'd be really hard. He has like 3/4 cover right now from Hawkins at this rock.
All right, I'm just gonna make my way over here, and I'll end my turn here.
Okay. Kit, you're up.
Hey guys. I'm gonna go Sumis. Dude, how Sumis can I go?
You have 25 feet of movement. You get
How do
space, it should move you.
I
I think it's space, right?
No, but like how do I make like a turn? 'Cause
Uh,
space
what-
is to go there.
I think it's shift or is it alt? I don't know. Shift click, left
Alt.
click? I don't know. It's one of those things. It's some weird combination. Shift right click, alt right click.
Control
Hold
shift.
left.
Control,
I don't know.
Alt shift. Right click.
Worst case
Alt right click.
scenario, you can move and you still
Control
only have
right
5
click.
feet of
I'll
movement.
just.
You still have 5 feet if you wish to move. You see Willie Rose
then-
pretty easily in front of you. He might have like +2 from this tree though, which is a really low hanging tree.
How's he looking?
Ooh, Willie Rose?
Yeah.
You can definitely see there's marks on him where he's taken some hits from some spells. You can see the bottom of his pants and his boots are kind of torn up. And you see some of his pouches are open and things are hanging off of him. And you see some like blisters on his hands, but you don't really see him bleeding too much. He looks not great, but he doesn't look like he's nearly vital yet.
He has a gun now, right?
He's been shooting his gun quite often. You've been hearing gunshots. You've been hearing gunshots more often than you know Newt can shoot.
Okay. Then I guess maybe just a little bit. I guess I would
Okay.
I will toll the dead on that guy.
Wisdom save, yes. Let's see. Can he beat a wisdom save? No, he cannot. He is damaged, so he seems to be taking 12 points of damage. That's really good. You see now he's bleeding out of his ears. As
Here's my
the
chance.
the black thing swirled around and went into his ears. All right, what else we did?
I think that's it.
Epic. This guy over here, who is now trying to fight for his glory of the river rats, is going to try and swing at you, Hawkins, with a scimitar. 13.
No, sir.
As he swings, it clips the side of the boulder and it bounces off. You must die. There's too much at stake. As his turn's over, Newt, it is in fact your turn.
I'm gonna blow this dude's head off.
Alright.
Please!
Could I
He's about
insight
to
what he means by there's
blow!
too much at stake?
No!
And it shoots, you can't really see him too well, he's under this tree. And it shoots through the tree and it hits the ground beside him. I told you, young boy.
Yeah, man.
You might as well give it up, love. Toss me the gun and I'll show you how it's done. What were you saying, Kit?
Give me a second.
What the guy said, there's too much at stake. Was that just a throwaway line, or can I insight that?
You can insight that if you want. Go on. You can always insight anything.
Oh wait, that's with the +2, by the way. So that's 14. I don't know if that changes
Still
anything.
missing.
Okay.
So I'd say you don't even have advantage. We'll talk about that in a second. So whenever you insight that, you don't know if it really means anything. You don't. It sounds more like he's trying to impress his bosses, and like there's so much at stake for him, not like for everyone. Probably for him.
What was there?
Next up, it is going to be Sleepy on Rufus.
Also, I'm laying back on the ground, obviously.
Okay. Willie, it sure looks like it's been rough down there, Willie. You best not disappoint. It would be dishonorable. As he still stays there. The jackal stays where it is. Sir Ointelant is... do you guys see Sir Ointelant? And you can tell Sir Ointelant has some fucking issues. As he kids in the skull of this one that's already on the ground. And you see his head pops even more than it was. This pig looks sadistic. And it's smiling as it, you can see like oink, 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 and you see a weird smile on its face as it does it.
Didn't know pigs could smile.
You can't tell if it really is smiling, but it is. Anyone who sees it, it is an unnerving sight, to say the least. Shlomo Pig Rider. He knows. Obviously, he should do something. He's going to. You see, he's like getting ready to do something, but he. You see, he gets ready to do something, but he does not do it yet.
You know what sounds really funny?
Optimus, your turn. Go on.
I really hope this pig comes up behind Willie Rose and just fucking drop kicks him and he dies.
Can I try and pick up? Because the guy holding the scimitar is dead now. Can I like
Yes.
take it?
I'll say you can. You know what? I'll say you can. Pick it up with a free action, but you're going to get an opportunity attack from this guy since he's marching. He's not even like 5 feet away from you. He's like 2 feet beside you.
Hawkins like is still kind of spilling in his stupor. He's like, oh, sword. Goes down, picks it up. Doesn't even kind of notice this guy because he's still kind of lightheaded.
He's going to attempt to hit you with a scimitar. As he swishes down, and you feel on the back, you feel it rip the back of your cloth, and you feel a few of your scales get ripped out. And you realize someone's there fighting you. And even though you just got hit, you get kind of happy that finally your scales are... You're finally going to look like Bladscale Hawken again. Because that's
Scales
sure
are
as hell
black
what you look
now.
like.
Oh, scales be black then.
Alright, what else for you? You pick it up with your free action.
I'll pick it up. I'm gonna try, now that I've got a whole sword in my hand, I'm gonna attempt another dance one final time.
Alright.
Because I can only, I guess the first time I tried is still taking clear use, so this is my last try anyway.
Bonus action, once again, I'm going to make it a 75. You can do it with advantage though.
Alright.
There's one.
They've been so bad. Oh!
Oh, that one hurts, dude. That hurts. Oh my god, that hurts.
Wait. Do you have a card or anything? Or does anyone
No.
have a card?
Well, is it worth it? That's,
'Cause-
yeah, that's a
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's fine.
Wait,
I'll fix it
what's
later.
it for again?
It's for trying to blade sing so I get my new ability feature.
I think it's worth it. To get
already
your new
have-
ability, I think it's very worth it.
He already has the ability. He just cannot properly use it until he gets the sword.
Yeah, let's just do it proper. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
He's already
Okay.
earned his ability by doing what he did earlier. He's unlocked his ability.
It's kind of
Right.
just like it's like something I can figure out in downtime. It's not like that.
Yeah,
big of a deal.
yeah.
So alright.
What else are you- That's your bonus action,
I
I think?
guess.
Or was that your action?
Yeah. No, that was his bonus. That's a bonus action to do.
Well, you do have a
So-
scimitar in your hand.
Oh, he has a sword. He's gonna try and
Here,
like,
I'll give you. Hold
honestly,
on.
if I catch a
You
second.
can loot the scimitar off of that dead body in front of you. Should be an item pile, I think. Is it not?
Oh, perfect. I can't see it.
Let me do that. Oh, is he not item pile? Hold on.
Maybe it's underneath him. Oh no, I see it.
Okay. Yeah, just click on and take a scimitar.
Scimitar.
Well, you can take whatever you want, I guess, technically, but you know.
I mean, that would take more time. So this
Yeah.
is a free action. I'll take the 4 copper though.
All right. Next up. Oh, are you gonna attack or what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm still gonna
Yep.
attack him. So
Done.
I'm gonna
So
use
now-
my sword and do a regular sword swing.
You should just be able to click on your token and go to your inventory. Let scimitar. Shh. Also, it wouldn't be a long sword, so try and be sure to use the
Oh yeah, you're
scimitar
right.
and
I
scimitar.
clicked the wrong one.
But either way, you swing at him, and you're still kind of... You've been hit in the back. You swing at him, you hit the rock, and it bounces out of your hand once again onto the ground. This time it's up behind you.
Oh fuck.
Bad
That's my
luck.
turn.
All right. Let's turn. Willie Rose. Loves. There's one thing I hate more than anyone. 2 things. Make it that. Those who do not know a damn thing about romanticism, and those who just use spells. A bunch of cheaters at life, I say, as he points his gun at you, Kit. Very scary. I almost don't want to shoot you with I'm actually scared to shoot you with them. I'm genuinely scared. Oh shit, I just totally realized it. I haven't been using his skills entire. Whatever.
Keep it that way.
No, it was something else. It was just flavor. As he's going to attempt to shoot you with your pistol. Okay. Oh, my god. What's your AC?
I would like. Fuck. AC is 12.
12. You see as the bullet flies past you and misses. It's like,
I put on sunglasses.
people miss once in a while. It's just how it is. As he's going to attempt to shoot you one more time.
Not if I can help it.
17. 10 points of damage. You see his kit gets hit with 10 points of damage. He falls over, unconscious.
I feel like I have something that can make him reroll or something.
Do you have any spell slots?
No.
You
think
do
I have,
have, you do have silver barbs, but that is
eight
a
or
spell slot.
something.
Do you have lucky? I don't think so, right?
When an attack hits me, I can force him to roll the attack again, but there's definitely not gonna roll under a 2.
As
I won't.
you see, you're prone, but you see as Willie Rose goes behind. And let me roll something for him. Do a private roll for this. Okay. That was his turn, as he's no longer in front of you. It is now Kira's turn. The only person you see as an enemy is Rufus up top, who's not fighting, and the guy fighting Hawkins, who has a lot of cover from you. Well, you actually don't see them yet. You're not up that rock.
Yep. I'm going to climb up.
Yes.
I
Here,
cannot climb up?
Let me move you up.
Uh-huh.
Let me move this dead guy up here. So you can up here.
Alright. As I'm standing
you
up here.
You can hit that guy, but it gets rid of his 3/4 and only gives him +2. So what gives him 3/4 instead of 1/2? Since you have height advantage. So you have a +2 to AC.
Alright. Okay, I guess now I see Kit is on the floor bleeding out.
You do see Kit's on the floor bleeding out. Yes.
How far of a drop is this? Like if I jump down, how much of a drop is it? 20 feet?
It'll be about 12 feet. So 10
12 feet? Okay, well, I'm going to take my action and I'm going to chuck a rock at the guy behind next to Hawkins.
Okay. He has a +2, so if you... well, we'll figure it out. So, go ahead.
Doesn't hit.
You throw it, bounces off the other rock, and just falls to the side.
I'm going to use my bonus action to enchant more rocks as I now decide to jump off the rock.
Okay, does anyone know how much... Well, I know fall damage. I think, is it normally 1d6 per 10 feet, or is it per 5 feet? Does anyone off the top of their head?
I think it's 10 feet, but let me make sure.
In my game, I'm going to make it more deadly. Fall damage is more deadly. It's going to be a 1d8, probably.
10 feet, yeah. 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Yeah, I may make it worse, but for now, definitely 1d8. 1d6 is not enough for fall damage. So 1d8, let's see. Here, Mo5, you can roll a 1d8. You get to roll your own fate. Not bad. You take 3 points of damage, and you're now at the bottom.
Land on your Jackal.
I assume you would have dodged your Jackal.
Softens your fall.
It's smart enough to move out of the way.
What do you want to go here? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, right there. It doesn't matter because I'm just gonna run up to Kit.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll end my turn.
End your turn? Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kit, a private death save. Private GM death save.
Me when is that a d20?
Yeah, it's a d20. You can go to your character sheet and click it as well. Just make sure it's private.
Or make it blind?
Hopefully
no,
Kit
private.
doesn't die,
Well,
and
yeah,
we don't
make
have
it
to find
blind.
2 new players.
Actually, you know what? Make it blind and see if that doesn't show it to you, because I think it'd be even more scary if no one knows what the roll is.
It's not even I know.
Yeah, not even you know.
It's just 1d20?
Yeah, 1d20.
I actually like that blind GM roll.
Can you see that, Kit, or no?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm afraid and scared and dead.
I actually like that.
Wait, that's actually so scary. Holy shit.
Now none of you know until I tell you.
That's
you're
how
dead.
we're gonna do death rolls.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It's
So, I mean,
awesome.
you guys are going to feel the pressure of people going.
Holy fuck.
It'll be on your mind all the time.
Not
You-
my fault,
to be fair, you guys are pretty good at saving each other, but it is very prominent thing. Kit, thank you. Next up, it's a bandit who's trying to fight Hawkins. He's still holding on. He's going to swing at you with a scimitar.
With a scimitar?
Curved sword.
Misses!
So he misses. Let's see. God damn it. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't say God damn it. No, I want you guys to win.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, he misses, and he looks at you. How about this? I promise I won't kill you if you surrender.
Is he talking to me?
Not thought anyone else.
Are you talking to me? Hello?
He almost looks concerned about you.
Oh no.
And once he sees that you're trying to help, he says, all of your friends have surrendered, you surrender as well.
Right, inside.
He's going to try and trick you because it seems like you're out of it. You can choose if you want to do disadvantage or not, or you can just do normal. It's all up to you. And
I
he's
think I
going
just
to
take normal.
Okay. And he is going to do a deception. Or he doesn't really have anything either. Oh. You don't know if this guy is like lying to you or not, but you don't know what's going on. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you have to do, but you control your character how you want.
My friends are dead.
No, they've surrendered.
Oh. Hawkins gonna look around to see if he can see them.
You look around.
What are you doing, Hawkins? Hit him!
Are you dead? Oh. I'm gonna.
Hawkins!
I'm just gonna. What? I'm gonna pick up this sword.
Pick up the sword?
So. Are you dead? My head hurts. Oh.
You have to make a decision fast if you're going to not use your action, or if you want to use your action here. Otherwise, I'll force you to lose it. 5, 4.
He's gonna. I think
3.
he'll hurt him. He'll hit him. After he sees Kira, he'll know. He's like, oh, you're lying to me. He'll hit him.
Okay. Turn around and roll. I will make it disadvantage though, since he did stall you so long.
That's fair.
With his deception. Right, one more. You can just hit the button to hit a minus.
Oh, hit the minus. I see.
Yeah, we always
The
forget that, but you can always hit the minus. The 13, it still hits him. It does 0 damage.
Oh.
You hit
I hit him with the
and-
wrong side of the scimitar.
You hit him
I'm
and
holding
you
it backwards.
You're so used to the longsword that has both sides that you hit it backwards. You're like, oh.
Wait.
As he just kind of looks at you.
If that was a -2, would you have healed him?
No, I would not do that. It just wouldn't do anything. It would just be like, you wouldn't have had enough power behind it to do anything to him.
I think if it's a minus, it should backfire.
I don't think so. It's still a weapon hitting them. You won't heal from that, even if it doesn't really hurt. What else for you, Hottens, or is it your turn? I don't know if you have something else.
That's my turn.
In technicality, I think I just totally, even though that was his turn, you just, hold on, that was your next turn, because it was technically his turn in the entirety, I think. Or was it?
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I was confused. I didn't realize. I was so involved. Did he even attack you?
It's okay, because it might not even matter, because I'm about to shoot him, so.
He didn't attack me. No, he did attack me.
Did he? And he missed?
Pretty sure he did.
Well, let's roll. Let's just look at that thing. Did he attack? Yeah, he attacked and he missed. And then I said something and tried to deceive you. We'll just take that as your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. I was really...
Newt, your turn.
Oh, because I was trying to figure out, you're telling me what to do. I was like...
Well, first I'm going to stand up.
I was so into...
That's why I was taking so long, because I was like, are they waiting for me to do something?
I'm going to stand up.
Yes, what are you doing?
And I'm going to tell to Rufus.
I don't want to hurt you. Could you lean your head down a little?
Just shoot around me.
All right.
I'm going to shoot the guy next to Hawkins.
He doesn't give him cover unless you try and move or stand above him. He's only given +2 though. Actually,
yeah, I'll move right here.
He still has no. Technically, from your point of view, he wouldn't have anything, so it's normal.
Okay. And then I am going to attempt to shoot him.
Sure. Most
15.
definitely hits. As he's saying this to you, and you're kind of confused what's happening, Hawkins. You see suddenly as his head gets blown out the back as he falls over dead. Is that your turn?
Okay.
Oh.
And then, you said I can come down here with half my movement,
right? If you wanted. Depends which way you're down.
Okay, because I'm not gonna re-prone, so I want to go down, off this slope down to the ground.
Yeah, start walking. Oh, I just have moving. So here, then here, and then here.
Yeah, and then keep going.
Once you get here, you hear a voice that says, "Suggest you put him up." As the gun is pointed at your back.
I'm not gonna put them up.
Okay. Sleepy-eyed Rufus, seeing that's happened, he now stands up and he moves over here to understand what's happening. Okay. Start oinked a lot, not knowing what's going on, moves up, and he bashes in the head of this one beside him. He does a little weird grin on his face.
Oh, he's double tapping.
He's double tapping. He's sadistic. That's all it's like. This halfling says, no. So Ultralight, no. He runs over. Stop. I told you about this. You can't just kill people. Just because you're an animal doesn't mean you have the right. Shit, stop. As it seems that they are now about to start arguing.
I'm thinking,
Autumn's your turn.
Shmeeb told us that he couldn't make it a session earlier. You could have just had the pig kill him.
I don't know why I would. Maybe. If it would have hit him, it would have.
Well, the thing is, there's always the chance that
use your turn?
Shmeeb does find availability, right?
Or the pig kills him.
If you would have been willing to take an opportunity attack, I'll let you move. But if not, then I'm gonna make you stay there. As he would have been alive technically during this turn.
Would he? Even with the 20 damage that Newt did to him? Technically, I lost it. I shouldn't have even had. I wouldn't have had to attack him anyway. But I don't mind doing that. If I could just take my movement,
I'll let you use your movement for sure. You're right. You move where you want. You have no
we-
idea where Willie Rose is. You see Kit
Yeah.
is on the ground beside you, bleeding out now.
Well, he's just gonna try and help Kira with Kit. It's like, oh shit. Is Kit alright?
This is the duel that I
Oh,
wanted. This
Did he-
is the fight that I wanted.
I don't know. But...
Fuck Willie Rose.
Kind of like if you would give Kira, like basically give them help them with anything they're trying to do with Kit, basically.
Do you have proficiency in medicine?
No.
Explain to me how you're gonna
No.
help them. No, you can help
I was
them. but
mainly just, like,
without proficiency, you
use,
have to
like,
explain to me.
Like listen to Kira, like, oh, if you're trying to, like, I can hold this steady,
Oh yeah, like
steady
press,
this
press,
here,
press, wound
press
down.
here, put pressure here, or.
So you're not,
or
you're
you
not
want me
doing.
to put-
I see.
No,
Perfect.
but
Yeah,
I literally just want to try and support Kira anyway.
I'll let you give them advantage as you're not doing any actual medicine work, more just giving them extra hands.
Alright, that's my turn now.
Perfect. None of you see this going on, but in the distance you hear Willie Rose say, well, you don't hear him. None of you hear this. It's just Kit. I'll be taking that gun of yours. You're all by yourself now. I bet they're too preoccupied over there. She'll surrendered. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, love. I'll be sure to put a rose on your grave.
Is he shooting me?
He is going to shoot you. He is...
Okay, I want to use my reaction.
He's about 7 feet under you, though.
I want to use my reaction and use the dodge roll thingy. I want to like roll. I'm gonna roll like off the slope down onto the ground.
What does dodge roll do? I have no idea. You have to
I will
promise, I see.
link it. It is one of my risk dice.
Yes.
How do I link it again?
Just click on it. There should be a dice beside it.
Yeah,
So
there
we're
is.
gonna roll it.
Yeah, I just roll it. Yeah.
Let me see. Which one
So
was
that gets
It's-
added to my AC.
Which one? Dodge roll?
Or it's not dodge roll. It's skin of your teeth. My bad.
Strain of your teeth. I didn't see you made an
Yeah,
attack
you
roll
dodge out
against
of
shoots when
out of
Ursta's,
harm's way.
At the last second, Ursta AC to step potentially causing it to miss. So what's your AC at now?
21.
19. You see as suddenly he shoots and you barely dodge. You see, you thought you got me. Wrong. As he pulls out the dagger and he throws a dagger. And let's see if this will change the trajectory. 1d6, he needs it to. Yes! You see as it shoots past you and you kind of smile at him and then he throws a dagger past your head and you think you missed a second time. And then you hear ching as you get shot in the back of the neck for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
You see his dagger. Let me get rid of this dagger so I remember he is lost it. As he
Still
puts out his
hasn't
gun-
gone through my temp HP.
As he puts his gun up to you again, and he is going to shoot you once more. That's why I need a crit, baby. 23.
That hits.
7 points of damage again. As you see as he smiles, I'll take one from your book as he lays down on the ground. Running himself. Everyone else, you've heard a couple gunshots, but you don't know what's happening. Turn is going to be Kira.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna stabilize Kit as my. That's an action, correct?
Yes, medicine checks in action.
I am going to stabilize Kit. So let me roll medicine.
Okay. DC, I don't remember what I made the DC. We'll say DC is 13. You have advantage. Okay.
I have advantage. All right.
With the help of Hawkins, who is stabilizing things, even though you can tell that Kit is bleeding out pretty bad, but you pull out some bandages. Did you ever buy more medical supplies? I don't think you did.
I don't think I did.
So you're now using.
Yeah, I did not.
You're basically using the last scraps of all your medical supplies. You start bandaging up Kit. You start wrapping these things around there. You start tying things to make him stop bleeding, and you look down at him. You hear his breathing as it starts to stabilize. Kit, you're now stabilized, but you're unconscious.
Live, you son of a
Hawkins,
gun.
you see as Kira kind of sighs. I think it'll relief as she says that. And it seems that she has succeeded in stabilizing Kit.
Motherfucker, did you just call me a son of a gun?
Yeah, I mean, you have a gun, don't you?
Kit,
That's
your turn.
literally my character, yeah.
Kit, roll me
That's-
a let
yeah.
dice.
Me?
Yeah, well,
Fawnde, I
Yeah.
do have a question. What was the ruling on sharpshooter? Like, if I don't move, I get both damage and the ignore cover.
if you don't move, you
What
get
was the
everything.
ruling on that? If I don't what?
If you don't move, you get everything.
Okay.
But you have to tell me though.
Who's rolling?
Yeah, yeah. I was
You-
thinking about it for
you're
this
rolling all
upcoming
the
turn.
dice.
Because
Okay.
so that way I
And,
could
Well,
ignore
so
his
200.
prone.
No, it doesn't ignore prone.
Prone is cover, right?
It's not. Sharpshooter is totally different. That it does not affect people being prone. It doesn't
How
give
much
you
is
cover.
my
It just gives you disadvantage. It's really weird how it works that way, but technically, yeah,
Ah.
prone. It would if you were trying to shoot him, you'd avoid the cover of him being behind this rock, but you would not. It'd still have disadvantage.
Gotcha.
You roll a let dice, Kit? What are you doing?
Oh, I made that blind again.
Okay. Well, you rolled 109. You can feel your eyes are starting to pop open a little bit, but you're not. You're up, but you're not able to move yet. But your eyes are kind of opening. But yeah, Newt.
Hawkins puts his hand on your cheek. You have a beautiful, sleeping face.
Is it my turn?
You have a beautiful
That's a yes.
sleeping face.
Your turn.
Okay, now it's my turn.
As they're having this moment over there, and you're in a duel with Willie Rose.
Okay.
He's prone, so you have
Thank you.
disadvantage.
Die.
Secondly, you'd also have disadvantage
Yeah.
because, well, he's not 5 feet. He's about 7 feet under you.
Okay, well, I mean, we're just gonna play the long game.
You're both gonna be
So,
like prone.
I'm just
facing each
gonna-
other.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Alright, attempt to do it. Disadvantage.
Well,
Most definitely doesn't
I mean,
hit.
I guess I'll roll again.
It does not hit for sure. You shoot down, but you realize you didn't really want to lean over too much because you're on this rock, and if you lean over too much, you'll probably fall off. So you kind of have to blindly shoot a little bit.
All
And you
right,
shoot
I'm
down,
going
and you don't hear
to-
anything, so you assume you missed.
I'm gonna use my last risk dice to
Mhm.
heal again.
That's pretty damn good. Oh, that was
Okay.
not good though.
That was not good. I get 5 temp HP. And I'm going to prone.
Still really good. Not for a moment.
Hey.
Alright, the turn is Sleepy-Eyed Rufus. He seems to be watching, not doing much though. The Jackal's not doing anything. Sir Oinkalot is now in an argument with, you see Sir Oinkalot and Shlomo Pidred are kind of like wrestling as the Pid's trying to go kick another one's head in. They're trying to wrestle with each other, and they seem preoccupied. Hawkins, your turn.
Is Willie dead? Kira,
Yes, Hawkins?
is Willie dead?
I don't know.
Gonna,
You guys are gonna come over here and see us both prone.
I want to check out the gun. Fire. Excuse me.
The what?
Excuse me.
Are you okay, Hawkins? Are you okay?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hawkins, where are you going?
It's guns.
Hawkins?
As you're walking around,
What,
you
10,
see
15,
Newt is laying down on this rock.
20. Guns.
Newt's about
25.
7 feet up on this rock.
30. Oh. He doesn't see anything so he can do. Why are you shooting?
Newt's
you-
not focused at all.
Oi! Newt! Oi! Newt!
What? What, Hawkins?
Why are you shooting?
I'm fucking killing this bloke.
Oh. Sick. That's my turn.
Epic. Willie Rose. He's going to stand up. Use half of his movement. I'm going to make him make a check real fast.
He's also gonna shout to Kira.
No.
He's killing the bloke.
What? Who's killing who? I'm gonna yell back.
Newt!
You
Whose
see as
fucking
this,
line
you
is
see
this
as
shit,
he does, he's doing a try and climb. Over here is only 7 feet. So he uses 5, and he basically gets up here and climbs up on top of you, kind of. Because over here is only 5 feet at the farthest end,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel a gun at the back of your head. As he looks around, he looks to you, Hawkins, and you hear him say, "Don't
I thought you were
surrender,"
dead.
and I blow his head off. Put your hands up. This is your last opportunity.
Oh.
Does he not get disadvantage?
I mean, yeah. His guns. I mean,
no.
the he's literally on your head though. So I mean, that's for you to
Well,
consider.
Well, I mean, if I did that to him, would I have gotten disadvantage?
I'd assume probably not. I mean, if your gun's lit on his head, probably not.
Well, I wish
Probably
I
the
knew
opposite.
that. I guess I do now.
No, you should have
The fuck?
acted on impulse, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking.
It's
of
it's a
D&D
disadvantage
stuff.
when you're shooting from afar because it's so hard to hit them. But think about it realistically. If someone's on the,
I mean,
literally
yeah.
on
If
your
someone's
back-
gun is like against my head, then it's gonna hit, right?
yeah. So that's think about it realistically. But if you're shooting from a range,
I was more so thinking of it as like D&D terms because I didn't even know that like would even take into account.
well, if you
But
guys
it
ever
is
if
what
you,
it is.
if you ever try something like this, bring it up and we can definitely debate if it works or not. I'm much more of a reasonable guy.
Hawkins, kill him.
You could go fuck yourself, Willie.
Okay. He's doing a roll with advantage at the back of your head. I keep doing this shit. I keep switching the scenes.
So silly like that.
It's such a romantic tragedy, love,
My HP.
that you have to die this way. As he's going to shoot.
I bite his toe.
I don't know how you're going to do that.
Misses. Fuck.
Oh my god. You dead as hell.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hold on.
You take, you take 12 because of Matt's damage, and he rolled.
Oh yeah, because
10.
we're doing max damage. Oh, I'm unconscious.
You instantly go down. And you see as he instantly goes down. All of you drop your weapons now, or put another bullet in the back of his head, loves. Don't test me. You see as he kind of picks up Newt and has a gun, and you... No, he probably has another bullet. Loves, you have done so much damage. Once again, you all do not have to die, but... I'm not afraid. Thank you for the raid, Miles. Appreciate it. He's giving you guys an ultimatum. He's looking at you guys. The two over there, Kit, you're kind of still like in and out conscious. You don't really know, but Kira, you're fully aware. As you hear Rufus start clapping.
I hear him clapping.
He's clapping. He seems impressed.
Can I like see? Do I know what's happening with what is it with?
You
Kit- or
hear
not
Willie
Kit,
Rose, and if you would have looked over, you'd see him now bleeding from his head as you see a bullet hole that seems to have went through his part of his head, and another one into his head. It seems like they're-
Willie Rose. It's not
Schneid, please.
Is that what I heard?
Well, you see Willie Rose talking, yes. And you know,
But
you-
who was it that's like that you said that you were describing like he's missing part of their head? It's Willie
Oh,
Rose,
it's
right?
Newt.
Okay.
Me.
Newt is bleeding
Okay.
his head.
They said Willie Rose, and I was like, wait, why is Willie Rose's head?
Yeah, you
Okay.
did say Willie Rose.
Schneid,
You sang Willie Rose, it makes me laugh.
Hold on. This audio is fucking...
Okay, I guess I just. What is it?
Hold on 1 second. Oh my god, no!
What?
Dude, my fucking... Oh, I got it. Okay. Jesus Christ. The audio was playing for the fucking raid. It was giving me a nightmare. Jesus.
I got kind of worried there. Like, oh, wait, did I do something wrong?
Go ahead. What are you trying to do, Willie Rose? But yeah, you know Willie Rose is doing his ultimatum. He's going to shoot Kid again. Or so he's going to shoot Newt again after he's already down if you guys do not drop your weapons and surrender. You've heard me.
See if this like
Don't make me wait.
wakes me up.
Oh, you are fully aware of the situation now.
I'm just
should've been
gonna-
aware. You realize
I'm-
how dire this
yeah.
is.
I guess I'm dropping. I mean, I don't really have any weapons, so I'm just standing here with my hands up.
All right, Willie. We can. But we'll both turn around now, pretend like nothing happened. But if you kill him, there's no turning back from that. We're supposed to be doing business with your gang.
There's
You
no
know.
need to kill him. If you guys surrender.
You're right. There is no need to kill him. If we just both walk away, right now. You let us take Newt. You know what? We'll pretend this never even happened. No losses for us.
He looks at you in the eyes as he leans in. Love, you think you have the right to negotiate? Ooh. 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 Oh, my finger sure is itching. Ooh. Is that really what you wish to say to me? As they say, words don't speak nearly as loud as actions. It'd be awful if a tragedy has to happen. Wouldn't it? If you come here now, surrender and let us take what we want from you, we won't even take you captive for your friend to come find us. And, better yet, 2 more things. We will leave you with your weapons, the ones that you have, and we will not take what old Joseph Flume said you must have, as I'd rather not get on old Joseph Flume's bad side. What do you say, loves? As he winks at you. Time's a ticking.
What does he mean by Joseph Flume? I'm trying to remember.
He's a drug
It's the
guy.
captain. I assume he means like blossom badges and such.
If you want to do insight, you can. But he's speaking
Yeah, I'll
definitely
try
about something
insight that.
specific. You know he's probably here for your blossom badge. When you insight that, you think Joseph Flume, what the hell did Joseph Flume does? He said, Joseph Flume said you guys should keep that chest you got from the hired men. So he's probably referring to he's not going to mess with something that Joseph Flume said you'd have. He doesn't have to deal with the
gotcha.
consequences. But, anything else? So what is it? Your friend's life? And potentially your own afterwards? Because I'll let you know one thing. Oh, sleepy-eyed Rufus up there. He won't let me take the items you've gotten from his shop. As us the river rats have quite a bit of honor. But he most definitely would not let me die.
Hawkins is like, look at Kira, see what she...
I just look at him and I'm just like...
Oh. Where the fuck is the hobbit? Or the halfling?
You know he's fighting with this bit. Kira sees him fighting with Sir a lot. But you don't know. If you're making some moves, maybe Newt's head will be blown in. And with that, we'll end the session. You guys didn't think about it over the week.
Jesus, you this motherfucker, this motherfucker, you're stupid.
What a fucked up day.
Maybe this is where one of our Avengers will save us, or our new players will come save us.
Or maybe it's where you bite a bullet and get robbed. Or you sit there and decide your morality doesn't matter if Newt dies.
That is an option, and I'm not
I
gonna lie.
mean, when Un rolls under a 10, so that he gets kicked from the party.
Is it just a 1d20, Fawnde?
Who knows? You'll find out when the time comes.
I wanted to do something to make it even more suspenseful over the week. I was gonna say, can I roll it now? So that way, if they know if they let me die, I leave
I
the
won't
party.
stop you. It's up to you.
Oh shit.
Well, I don't know what the roll is. Do I add anything?
It's 1d20.
What if we
Do I do
all
it?
roll it?
Do I do it?
It's up to you.
What if we all
It'll be your-
roll?
it'll
Yeah,
be
we
your
roll
time.
it when we make a character, so we know if that character dies, we can't play D&D anymore.
Wait, Fawnde, if I do roll under a 10, can I become an NPC and do stuff on the side?
Debatably.
Make us regret killing you.
that's
I
easy.
mean,
Yeah, chat
to
bot.
be
Oh,
honest, Fawnde, if I did happen to roll under a 10 and I did become an NPC character, I'd be willing to swap places with one of the NPCs if they wanted to play as a character.
Who knows?
I'm
But
not
you can
gonna
roll
roll
if you
right
want.
now,
Okay.
No.
But
I
you
think they'll
guys,
save me.
this says, I didn't know this combat was going to take forever, but it has. Welcome back. This is the cruel reminder that just because you're out of the swamps, things aren't nearly as easy as you may have thought they were over these last 5 sessions of no combat. And potentially this is one of the worst situations we've ever been in at this point. To think it went so south so fast.
To think it went so south so fast. You could say that again.
Yes.
By the way,
now have
Mo,
many
if I
friends
failed
held
that death
hostage.
check, it would have been entirely your fault. Because you
but-
fucking did all the damage to me, and you made me come back.
I think over the weekend, over the week, you guys should really consider your characters, your motivations, how you think, and if you value your belongings more than you value Newt. So,
Sorry,
or maybe you think there's another way of doing it, but you would assume that if you make any sudden moves, Newt's going to be shot in the back of the head. So,
Yeah, we just
I mean, it won't insta kill me.
surrender
It'll
and
just
then
be a
be
-1
slide
death
going.
save, right?
it doesn't mean someone else won't finish you off though. And if you roll your death save, you may fail it. And it's
Yeah.
also it's -2 death saves. Anything you hit when you're unconscious is -2.
Oh.
It won't be instant death, but virtually it is. So I think you guys should really think about your characters and what you have to lose versus losing Newt, and the value of Newt to you as characters.
Dude, my rolls were so bad today.
No, they really were, most definitely. Anyway, I'm going to end my stream. Thank you guys for watching. I
Bye,
appreciate it.
stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Bye-bye.
Have a
Wait,
nice
Are
day.
you gonna do that roll?
No.